Hello, hello, are we live? Feel like it's very unnecessary asking that question every time I go live, but we're learning. Well, hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully I'm actually live. Otherwise, this would be really awkward. Or I just sit back, let the stream load up, probably have some water. I could use some water. Feeling quite tired today. But yeah, so the plan for today, we're gonna watch some ads, but we're gonna kind of wait for people to come and trickle in a bit before we actually watch them. I was sent a playlist of what is presumably at least most of the ads, so we'll be pretty happy with that. But while we're waiting, we're just gonna do some IS5 because I can't get enough of this mode. Oh, great. Maybe not yet. Whenever. It's the inconvenience of going live right when at the daily reset. But yeah, again, we're gonna let people trickle in. We'll watch the ads in a moment, but we're gonna do some fourth ending stuff because I haven't done any of that live yet. And I did give it a try with the one of my squads. I think it was my Sniper Knights squad. Or maybe it just, no, not Sniper Knights, where is it? Blueprint Squad, just to give it a test. Try and figure out a decent strategy so I don't fail necessarily all the time on stream here. But there was something I wanted to try out, which I think would be pretty interesting, and it has to do with the caster Sniper Knight squad. Because I've been relying a lot on Citadel in this IS. Which, I don't think there's anything innately wrong with that, but could could do with trying something else. Other than just the same strategy. We all do. IV0 level 1 Whis. Nice. Yeah, all those people flexing their unleveled Whistles. That's the ultimate flex. It's not the maxed out Whistle, it's the completely unleveled skill level 4 Whistle. I've seen some cursed accounts in the over the years. I'm gonna be stuttering a lot today. I'm just I'm really tired, so my solution to that is I just have this kind of Red Bull instead of my usual tea today. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how hyperactive I get. Because actually, there were some random people from Red Bull coming to my workplace the other day. And they were just like, "You'll want some free Red Bull?" And I was at the front desk alone, I'm just like, is you're not gonna poison us? Oh, I didn't actually say that, but that was in my head when they came up and offered the Red Bull. And they were just, "Oh, no, 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 it's just a promotional thing. We do it at schools all the time," and and I was like, "Where's the Red Bull?" When they came around to my school. Could have used it for a few of those all-nighters working on the projects, but it's the summer now. I don't want to be thinking about school right now. Well, yeah. So apparently, what had happened, what I was explained at least. So they offered it to like everyone that worked at my place, at my workplace. And I was like, okay, let me get my manager. Let me let me see if we're allowed to even do this. And managers were like, yeah, it's all good. And so what they did is they got out their like Red Bull pack, kind of like this cube looking pack that they had with them. And they just cracked it open, presumably to just so people don't resell it or people actually drink it. But I thought that was really cool. They're promoting a drink to adults on schools. That doesn't sound good at all. I mean, the amount of people in my university program that drink Red Bull, just because of all the sleepless nights we get, it is... Oh, like, I am scared for when September comes again. And it's all just... I don't even want to think about it. That's how bad it is. But yeah, that's the story. It was just a really nice gesture from some people from representing Red Bull. It was really nice. Not sponsored. You know, if only I could get sponsored. How does Red Bull taste? Let me have a sip and try to describe it to you here. So, Red Bull's the only energy drink I've ever had. So let me try my best to explain this to you. It's... Well, first of all, it's carbonated, so yeah, you have that fizziness like you would find in most other pops you would buy at the store. But as far as the actual taste, it's... The actual taste of Red Bull... How do I describe it? It's... What does Red Bull taste like? I I'm genuinely trying here for my description. Because... Yeah, I was gonna start there, sweet, sour, something else. It's definitely like a mildly sweet drink. Mildly sweet is what I'm gonna say. And like decently sour, but not sour to the point where you'll genuinely it's a sweet and soury kind of taste, leaning a little more on the sour part. And then the fizziness of a carbonated beverage. That's what I'm going with. That final answer. Back in my school years, my school prohibits very strong energy drinks, even a very strong coffee. Yeah, actually, a lot of days, when I don't feel like getting tea when I go to campus, I always go to Tim Hortons, and which is a Canadian, like, breakfasty kind of brand, and there's always just this super long lineup that you wait around like 20 minutes just to get your cup of coffee. But yeah, I think I got imagined it a bit. Thanks, Chef Sharky. Actually, there was a line of videos I've been wanting to do for a while. I've done it before. And for those who've been on the channel for long enough, it's the cooking videos. I want to do cooking videos, but because I'm back home, it's super hard and inconvenient to do. Because it's just going to be like in the middle of a household. Because when I made those other videos originally, I had the luxury of being away from home. Wrath of Zirkusa. I could just have a spaghetti video. Now, I have been to Italy recently, so I do know what good pasta tastes like. And you know what? It is so much better than whatever crap we have in North America. But it's just been so inconvenient to record at home, because when I was when I was recording those other food videos, I had the luxury of having two roommates who were really chill with like me recording at 12 a.m. in the morning because I wanted to try for a quiet time. But that's sort of the reason why my streams are, at least in my time zone, at 5 a.m. because it's the only good time I can do it at without constant distractions and noise because I live on a main street. But yeah, I offer... Oh, true ascendant god of sharks. Wait, I gotta have like the holy voice for this. This might come out as absolutely cringe, but then again, we're gonna be watching some ads later, so how cringe can it get, really? But, O true ascendant god of sharks, I offer thou mine greeting, mine kinage. I truly wish, though a day most wondrous filled with nightmare. Hello, hello, Maximus. Hope you're doing well. uh, the event ads are good. Yeah, so from my experience of watching Arknights ads, typically, is it's sort of a mixed bag. You get your like really you get your fun memeable ones, which you gotta love, and then you have your bad ones, and then you have your genuinely good ones. And I'm hoping we get a good mix, just based on the playlist that was sent with presumably a good number of the ads. Okay, so you sound like Nicolas Cage. You sounded like a very old hermit. You know the voice I was trying to recreate. Oh no, watch Mojo Arknights. We can watch that too if we want. Because that sounds like an absolute car crash waiting to happen. I think that is a fine idea. Because the ads themselves are quite short. Just the general nature of non-commercial ads. I still remember that. The super enthusiastic Theoposis for Telopsis. But yeah, I think the plan is we'll see how far we get in this run. If we make it to the boss of floor 3 and clear that, or fail our run, we can swap over to the ads. But yeah, the thing I wanted to try out with this run was try to avoid Weesedo and see what happens. So my approach is to do Caster Knights and bring Mechacord Casters. Namely, Golden Glow and Lappers. Because they've got a very, very nice hand collectible in IS5. I have an idea most ingenious. A tea apple chocolate ketchup. Oh. A tea apple chocolate ketchup sauce pasta. That sounds absolutely revolting. This entire reward expansion I just did, Global Necrosis, those two Mecha Chords and Virtuosa skill too. Now that sounds great. that sounds like a pretty fun approach. Okay, so we can up May. So the thing with 4th ending IS5 is we have to be very careful, or not even careful, just very particular about our choice of operators. Also, we might want the Hand of Wishes as well, because we want to be collecting the not only the Mecha Cord Caster items, but also the King's items. So that tends to be the approach when you go for the Lamp of Wishes item on the run. It's get a couple operators with hands specific to them, and then collect the King's items, and then you're good to go. If Nightmare were to get an altar, what class and archetype would she be? What subclass would Nightmare be? That's a good question. What would she be? Because the first class that came to mind was an incantation medic. Or just a regular medic, honestly. with a summon. Medics have been getting summons, which I think is really cool. Or like deployable stuff. Similar to like Nightingale's Birdcage, Calcit's Monster. Along that line. I did one run where I leaked him and I'm not doing that shit again. Oh, there is that, like, to unlock the piece of lore for fourth ending, you have to leak, don't you? Oh, that's gonna be horrible. That's gonna be absolutely awful. Trying to do. I genuinely wish you would get rewards after clearing a run on IS, even after you get all of the level rewards. I love IS, but I can't justify spending time on a game mode without getting any resources. That's fair. But to be fair, it is quite a lot of rewards with the... I probably shouldn't have activated that. There's a bonus enemy, I think. But you do get quite a few, or probably not going to get the Crying Thief, especially after I used Golden Glow skill. Well, yeah, getting the 31 HP on the 4th ending boss is an... It was already hard enough in IS3. Or sorry, not IS3, IS4. IS4 4th ending. But, yeah, to be fair to the rewards, you do get quite a bit. There's quite a decent number of rewards. Hey, hello Miki! Hello, hope you're doing well. We're just getting ourselves warmed up and mentally prepared to watch ads. You know, I don't subject you guys to ads on this stream, but we're gonna subject ourselves to, to mobile game ads. And maybe that one Watch Mojo video. Oh, well, this is the Mecha Cordcaster run. So actually, getting a free Lappers is huge. Absolutely huge on the hope cost. That's amazing. Yeah, you haven't missed them yet. We haven't done them. We're just waiting for people to come in, because... See, the other thing about streaming is... You really have to pick a good time, because the other reason why I pick this time at 5 AM my time is not only because it's a nice quiet time to stream, but also I try to cater to everyone's time zones. So because I live near the west coast of North America, it'll be like the morning for the east coast, it'll be the afternoon for Europe, and for all the Asian folks, it's like around the evening. That's my logic, at least, in terms of picking a time to stream. So it's a little awkward. So typically, I like to wait a little bit. Okay, King's Armor. I definitely won that. Won that? I didn't win that. I want that. I bought it. Lapland the Candle indeed. Will YouTube Premium block the ads? I don't have YouTube Premium is the issue. It's a slight oversight, but you know, I can just like quickly swap back and forth between each video. I think it'll be fine. 6 to 7 PM on Asia, yeah. But yeah, we're watching a compilation of Arknights ads. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Oh, Cantabile. Or Cantabile. See, I'm used to pronouncing that as Cantabile because I've done piano for who knows how long. So I always read it as Cantabile, which means, see, it's been a long time since I've done piano. Like, lively, you know? Roughly what it means. What's North America? I thought America has the entire half of the Earth. Yeah, so... Continent speaking. Continent speaking. Then you have North America, then you have South America. I live in North America, and North America is... To my knowledge, see, this is really testing my geographic knowledge. You got Canada, which is where I live. Then you got the United States of America. And then you got Mexico. And those would be the three, I think. And if someone can fully correct me on that, I could be absolutely talking out of my ass. But... okay, I kind of want that. For survivability sakes. So, okay. Here's the thing, chat. We can totally try for the leaking the boss ending, or leaking the boss mission. Just because we did get King's armor quite early. And so the logic is, if I get... Okay, is King's armor alone enough? That's what I'm gonna try to figure out. Because if not, I might pick up this. Every Inspirer gets +1 shield. Do you speak Eagle language in North America? I mean, I speak English. Well, actually, Canada, we have two national languages. Because there's, we have English and we have French. Now, I don't live in Quebec, so I don't speak French. But, you know, fun fact. In my experience, no, to be safe. Okay, what do we have that we can kind of sell? Because we can sell City Driving, we can sell Respite. I want to keep Industry and Machine to build up ingots after we lose all our ingots trying to get the 4th ending. So, because I'll need to rack up 6 is the issue. Why leak the boss when you can kill the boss with the leaking enemies? I grabbed all the book items and King's armor and I reached Kulon with 40 HP. Okay. So, okay. However, I threw myself at the floor 6 emergency modes and those were awful. Boss, yeah, personally, my experience with trying out the boss so far makes me want to cry. Oh, hard decision. Hard decision. Because I want to still actually make it to the 6th floor. That's kind of my logic. So, okay. I think here's the plan. We stay on the safe side and just get the increased caster HP, just because we have casters. If we happen to get over 30 lives, we can try it out for leaking the 4th ending boss. If not, then oh well, feels bad. My favorite stage is the one taking over 2,000 hits due to invitation to wine enemies before HP multipliers. Alright, so we'll sell City Driving, we'll sell Respite, because I don't really use those anyways. We'll get Broken Water Advancement. My throat's getting really dry. I've been shouting a lot yesterday at work. Throat's absolutely parched. Okay, so now the goal, to rack up as much combat XP and just combats in general for our King's armor, we're gonna try to get as many combats as possible before we hit a Lost and Found node. I think that's the plan. So plan is Prophecy, Emergency Ops, Scout, maybe Scout, depending on... I mean, maybe. We can send Lappers on the Scout and just get it promoted right away. So that's a possibility. Yes, reminder that we need to spend plans after picking up the pedal. We do need plans, that is true. So, okay. We have no plans left. So we're really gonna have to be a little conservative with it. Okay, that's really nice. The, Inspire after... Okay. We can do this. Usually get the Lost and Found node on floor 3. Yeah, typically for me it's floor 3 as well. But, oh, clear the crowd! Oh, no. Do I want to... Okay, am I brave enough for clear the crowd emergency op? Yeah, floor 4 is a bit too risky. Yeah, it's only floor 2. I mean, we have a game plan, but am I good enough to even make it that far? Oh, clear the crowd. Clear the crowd. I think we can still do this. Just have to be a little careful here. We'll see how the Sword Boy layout is. Yeah, what Ascension are we on? We're on difficulty 15. That's why I'm a little afraid of it. Just because of the sheer enemy stats. Believe in the power of global necrosis. So, okay. They're staggered. So I think what I want to do... Ah. Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna let some DP build up. We have one spike. I don't mind letting things leak. If it means we have a better positioning going, I absolutely do not mind letting these two go just on their own. We're cutting our losses. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I definitely don't want to trigger this guy. Okay. I might just wait till we have enough DP to drop both Golden Glow and Gumi. And I might just drop Gumi now. Well, actually, we can do this. So, if my math is mathing, we can do... Okay, there we go. And then have Cantabile, or Cantabile. Ah, Gumi, you're taking a lot of hits. That's not great. That's not great. Oh, that's not great. Okay, this might be a mistake. And if I activate Golden Glow, she's gonna target the spikes. How lovely. I'm just gonna slap Pierce Stream down. Okay, we might leak a third, but you know... Okay, maybe we're not getting the 30 lives here. Yeah, the guys do way too much damage for me to even consider. Is Pierce Stream gonna go down? Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's fun. That's fun indeed. Oh, this is awkward. Well, this sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna cut my losses here. Let them go. Let them leak. Get as many as we can. Okay. Yeah, I need a sacrifice down. I need some sacrifices. Go! The crossbows. Oh, it's so Quillover. It's so Quillover. Maybe this is why people use... I think we just have to take the L here. Alright. You winning is preparing for actual king run, only one life point, no shield. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We can try again, we can keep trying, but we can watch some ads first. So I can remove pinned comment, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have a black screen for a moment. We're gonna have a lot of black screens as we flip back and forth with videos. It would have been an amazing run. It would have. Okay, turn the volume down on here. Turn the volume up here. And then... Okay, hopefully I set this up right. Okay, there we go. So I have the playlist going. I think we're fine. Alright. We're either going to, absolutely cringe, or we're gonna laugh. There's no in between. We have ads. Black screen, you are dead, the alien's here. Oh, whoops. Alright. Prepare your butts, chat. Prepare your butts. Now, here's the thing. I might remember some of these ads, so we'll see what happens. But how do we want to rate these? Do you want to go with like a 0 to 10 system? Of like 0 being the worst thing I've ever seen, to 10 being it's actually a decent ad. Not a good ad, just a decent ad. Because gacha games somehow has this reputation of just having some of the worst ads I've ever seen. Or just mobile game ads in general. Maybe tier list system, sure, we can go like F, D, C, B, A, S. We can do that. Alright, here we go. Gotta prepare ourselves. People love tier lists. Actually, here's what I can do. I can get MS Paint open. Just cause it's really awkward without any music. And then I can do like a screenshot and then put the ad on here. Like a tier list. So we're gonna have S tier. I need to be drunk to watch this. Alright, so S tier. Alright, bear with me here. A tier. I feel drunk just drawing this out. B tier. Okay, I need a little bit more room here. So okay, so A tier's there. B tier's there. C tier's there. D tier's there, and then F, all the way at the bottom. Can F tier be Raid Shadow Legends? Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, enough with the awkward silence. We have the tier list prepared. And then I'll just have to take a screenshot of the ad. Alright, here we go, chat. Prepare your butts. Oh, I'm already hating this. Well, I haven't seen Annihilation 3 for a while.
Let's make it to 400. Hold on,
buddies. Yeah, let me know if I need to turn the volume up or down. Oh my god.
Come on! Almost there!
Oh
no! This the end?
Why is the acting so awful?
Arknights.
Alright, I think the perfect screenshot. Where's the you shall not pass? I need to see that again. I didn't even form my opinion. I was so distraught.
2 more snipers and 1 more medic. Okay.
So you're describing what to do here.
326.
You know, you're taking a set. Now, I'll give the ad this. I'll give the ad this. It shows gameplay. Which the fact it has that means it can't be an F tier. We're only 1 in. We have so many to go. But yeah, I'll give it that. I remember Tectone couldn't even beat this with A. I remember struggling on this a lot just because of my operator comp. It just wasn't built for Annihilation 3.
Hold on, buddies. You shall not
pass. The you shall not pass does take it down a lot. But it's Siege, it's worse than gameplay. I beat this with my only E2 as Lapland back in 2020. Nice. I'm just gonna get a screenshot of this ad. So I can put it on the tier list.
Come on! Almost there!
Oh, it's... The voice, it sounds so fake. It sounds so fake. I can't even be nice. Normally I try to be nice. I can't be nice to the voiceover here.
Oh no! This the end? How long will you last?
Again, it has gameplay, so we gotta give it props.
Arknights.
It has gameplay. That is the standard we're setting here. Alright, here we go. So I, honestly, unironically, yeah, I rather hear AI talking there now. Hi there, if I start this game, will I have enough pulls for you, Banner? I think if you play enough and be like, very budgety with your pulls, I think you might. And ironically, when do we think Q's coming out? That's probably like a few months from now. But it doesn't use silence drone. Yeah, right, there was a silence on there, right? Alright, so you shall not pass ad. I'm gonna put it in C tier. C for cringe. This will set the precedence for the rest of this. Oh, honestly, the gameplay's not bad, but the voiceover is so ass. I think so. Yeah, late July. But I would try, definitely. For sure try. Especially like start now, regret it later, right? Is Thorn's Altar yet? Thorn's Altar is June 5th, so a few days from now. Alright, next ad. Alright. What's this one? Is it gonna be more cringe? Hello, Whoopi! Hello! Welcome to the stream. We're watching ads. Peak stream content right here. Alright, we have a PV promotional. Now these oftentimes I'm pretty okay with. Instant S tier. Thorns might go star. Alright, that was a quick one. Let's get a screenshot for this one and stick it on the tier list. Where's W? I saw W in there. Or a W ad. Or a poster. There you go. Oh, well. I'm not good at pausing. You know what? We'll take this. We'll take this as a screenshot. So these ones are in the vein of like promotionals, right? Promotionals. For because how do I rate this? It doesn't have gameplay, but it does generate hype, presumably, which I assume is the intention. Over I can with the button, not the J and L for 10 seconds, but with the. Which one was it? Was it this one? Was it? No, it's not that button. B? No, B's not working here. Especially one with the star set songs as SSS. I'm gonna put this in. So it doesn't have gameplay, so I'm gonna have to ding it down a little bit, just a tiny bit, because it's mostly like franchise hype or like IP hype. So I'm gonna stick that in. I'm gonna stick it in B. I think B's fair. Stick it in. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to. I was gonna move it closer because we do have a lot of ads to go through. All right, B tier. There we go. Okay. Next ad. A very simple one. Just a nice PV.
Ah, she jumps.
Oh, it's this voice again. No.
Is she a hare? So annoying.
No.
I need someone that
Oh
can
no,
push
not
her
the
away.
finger.
Looks great. Show me what
Well,
you got.
to be fair,
Wow,
that is an
that's
actual thing you can
amazing.
do. To be completely fair to this one, this is a genuine way you can beat 3 not 3 wait, 3-4? Whatever stage it is in chapter 3. Oh, the voice though, how many ads are we gonna get that's just this
Ah,
voice?
she jumps right through. Again?
It's
Is she
the
a hare?
voice!
So annoying.
It's the voice that does it for
need
me.
someone
I
that can
can't.
punch her away. Looks great.
Also, I just want to point out, because this was the old, this would probably be released around launch if I had to guess. So these tags, you can actually guarantee yourself back in the day. You can guarantee yourself Gumi, you can guarantee yourself Frostleaf. With melees. Also, there's two slows on there. Why is there two slow tags? Yeah, melee slow Frostleaf, melee healing would be Gumi. With our current recruitment combinations, healing and slow would be Podenko. Yeah, that is cursed. Two slow tags.
That can punch her away. Looks great. Show me what you got.
Oh, this. Oh, the voice. See, again,
Wow,
valid gameplay. Valid gameplay, it actually shows you what you can do in the game. 4 slow for Sand Reckoner. Slow for slowest most steamer, for real, for real. Mom, he's cheating, he's cheating! Okay. I'm gonna say, do we want to put it in the same tier as a PV? do I think I do, just because of the feeder put Bullying Crownslayer in a hole. Just pull better. I'm gonna stick it in B. The voice still irritates the heck out of me, but yeah, no, I don't know what is it with that voice. It just gets me. Okay. We got one of these types of just scroll. Who uses Helliger anymore? That's my question. And failing with Helliger, that's why no one does it. You know, misinformation. Okay, that. Oh shoot. Need to go back. Don't take me back to the voice, please. Okay. Okay, I think most appropriately we're gonna need Helliger here. Oh, come on. Is the ad gonna load? Hello? Okay. Good screenshot right there. Bang. It's an okay ad. Again, it shows gameplay, which sadly for gacha game standards and just mobile game standards in general, we have to like ding it up for that. But it isn't great. The quality isn't great. It just it feels a little generic. It's one of these types of ads that you get where you're scrolling through characters, and especially because it's a gacha game, people want hype over characters. So I think it's okay. It's okay. It could be worse, but I'm gonna put it in the you shall not pass tier. Alright. Next one. Why is there so much Gitano? So keep in mind, a lot of these ads were made at or really close to global launch. So you would have a lot of those OG operators, and Gitano is an OG operator. I am biased to MilOps, I hate this KEKW. Even ChatGPT has a better AI voice. It probably does. With the way AI is going, I would not be surprised. These ads are just gatekeeping players from trying it, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's unfortunately what mobile game ads are typically like. Yeah, and Gitano was the only mommy back then, to be fair. But maybe that's the reason. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm loving this already. Oof, Castle 3. But I like him. That's how you should take it. I love this. They're just like sticking paper. I love this. This is great. This has got to be an S tier for me. It has entertainment value. Oh, actually, better screenshot. We'll do this. There we go. Alright, we have our first S tier. I love that. That was great. It's like just the right amount of charming, I think. Charming is what I'd call the ad. And it's like a nice little skit. Does it do anything for gameplay? Probably not, but you know, it tells us how to recruit. It's fine. Oh, not the streamer reaction. Wait, hang on. We can do the streamer reacts to Arknights. Hang on. Yeah, the voice they edited in was really nice. Dude, we got KOB, dude.
These, on the other hand, are a pain in the ass to farm for.
Oh.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is gonna be worth
Oh,
it,
man.
right? Silver Ash doesn't.
Actually, it's to be fair, it's not as exaggerated. Oh, hey, it's another KOB. It's not as exaggerated of a reaction than I expected. Because typically with these types, I remember seeing them a lot in like the late 2010s, just as ads on YouTube. It would just be a streamer pulling on a banner and like super hype overreacting. But this is probably the most normal reaction I've ever seen. So we'll get a screenshot of the streamer boy. Dude, it's the queen of endgame, queen of endgame. KOB is actually really nice. I haven't used KOB recently, but alright, this one's okay. Again, it's not good, it's not bad. I kind of feel bad if I drop it in C. So here's what I'll do. I'll make use of that D tier by just moving that down and then move Streamer Boy into C tier. I think that's a good compromise. The killer of bloated stat bosses, yeah. Especially because honestly, the thing I appreciate about KOB and why skill 2 is really nice on KOB is just because of the talent that makes KOB do extra damage based off of a percentage of the enemy's defense. So if he's had, say, a boss, that'd be really nice. But also skill 2 really reduces the attack interval. Doesn't increase attack speed, reduces attack interval, which I guess same thing. Not actually same thing. People are gonna absolutely put me on a stake for that, but yeah, the devourer of high defense enemies. Oh, alright, next one. If it loads, hello. Oh, it's this guy again. 6-star, let me try, Cruz, oof. You know, me too, buddy. Me too. Let me try again, Poppy Car. Oof. Always that one friend in gotcha. Oh, let's go, gambling S tier. That was a nice one. I don't think it was as... I think I liked the recruitment one a lot better. But I did enjoy this one, so I'll put it in A. This one's going in A tier. That panda should beat the fuck out of that shibby. Yeah, poor panda. What did the panda ever do? Is this Code of Brawl? Oh, I see, you got the social media comments. This is an interesting approach, actually. People... I think the problem is... I mean, that's a meme right there. That's a meme I haven't seen in ages. Female Tourist C. Also known as, there we go. Also known as, Chen. Yeah, no one's mentioned Female Tourist C in a long time. I remember when Chen got her altar, and everyone was like, "Who's Chen altar? It's just Female Tourist C." What a fun and challenging event. Meanwhile, Google Play Store reviews. So when would this ad be released? Cause Hmm. Also, I'll say there is something very disingenuous with the edits. Because for all we know, these could be real posts, right? But just the editing makes it feel so... I don't know, it might just be me, but it feels a tiny bit fake. Or like in one of those like fake reaction type of like vibes. Yeah, I enjoyed the custom car Gavial Alter. What was it? Gavial Alter? Chenalter? Because it was a summer vacation one. Oh no, no, it was Chenalter and Puzzy with the water. Right, I remember now. Wrong event. It was with the water and the actually, I really like the boss of that event. That was a very fun boss. Just because I think the setting does make it. Because the setting is, you know, you're on a high speed boat, sort of. Well, it feels like a high speed boat chase. Which, as far as ambiance goes, is really nice. But okay, let's put female tourist C. We haven't watched the whole ad, I don't think, but just to get that icon ready for the tier list. Yeah. Thanks for the best skin in the game. Okay. Gotcha moment. Oof. I hope I have good luck too. Actually, Hoshi is still really good. Not a lot of people talk about Hoshi. What, Salin? What do you want? Does it count as water? I don't actually know. But yeah, Children of Ursus, yeah, Children of Ursus. Alright, that was pretty okay. I'd say. I'm gonna drop it in C. I saw no 6-star 1 in the 10 full. Really? Wait, we need to investigate that. Hang on. Hang on. It was right here. Okay, there's the pull. You're right. There is no 6-star in this pull. It's only the 1-5. That's a good observation there. Yeah, and then the 6-star comes out. Misinformation. Misinformation. Gonna have to ding it down for misinformation. I'm kidding. It was alright. It was an alright ad.
Arknights.
I talk about Hoshi RA skin with those disgusting finger gripper slippers. Oh no, I already have a bad feeling about this. No, wait. No, it's not what I expected. Okay, they're showing off operators. What a... Wait. I love Polyfucon's legacy for this game is fucking Hoshi's grippers. What a way to go. That is a legacy. You know what they say, it's still PR. PR is PR. And it's still exposure. They're faking gameplay everywhere. It's certified classic for Minecraft too. So, for this ad specifically, it doesn't seem fake. But the last one definitely was with the gacha pulls. But this one seems very simple. Just showing off characters and cool things they can do. Crown Slayer bully again. Alright, that was an okay ad. Okay, I need a screenshot here. Okay, we'll do Silver Ash. Oh yeah, Silver Ash does have... Is that a Warfin buff? Is that a Warfin buff? I need to see here. So... That does look like a Warfin buff. I'm too used to the Halloween skin, the vampire skin, so I'm like, where are the hearts? But I think that is a Warfin buff. Yeah, they're really trying to make Silver Ash look good. Anyways, it's an alright ad. I mean, points for bullying Crown Slayer, so I guess we'll stick him in B for the Crown Slayer bully. Alright, Shring our Lord and Savior. Remember when that was a meme? That was one of the first memes of Arknights. Mr. Shring, also known as Silver Ash himself. Yeah, Silver Ash has a cool niche now. But before, he used to just be known for, hey, Shring damage. The real Halloween skin is this default ETO art for how shocked I am. I have to bring this up, because... Hang on. Hang on. Because the here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what the Silver Ash E2 skin looks like. Image new tab. Here's what it looks like, right? Do you think, I mean, no disrespect to the artist, but I remember people being like, "Oh, Silver Ash E2, why does it look like, why does he look like that?" Moinar, look how they used to replicate a fraction of my power. But I remember people were like, "Oh, Silver Ash skin, we can replace the default Silver Ash E2 skin." I remember a lot of people saying that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. But yeah, the E2 art, it's a little mid, in my opinion. Again, no disrespect to the artist, but it made me want to buy a Silver Ash skin. Which I guess could be an absolutely genius move. Also, this doesn't look like an Arknight. Oh no, it is an Arknights ad. For a second, I thought this was the screen to pulling in Genshin Impact. It kind of had that color palette. Okay, oh, more Crown Slayer
Let me try
bully.
this strategy. Here it comes.
Wait.
Not what I expected.
No!
That was embarrassing.
Wait. I saw a few discrepancies here. Hang on. I did see a few discrepancies. So, for this to work, this would have to be an auto redeploy, because it has the feeders on skill 2.
Let me try this.
Oh, it is the voice again, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no.
Here it comes.
So, Crown Slayer comes, but you're not activating the skill.
Not what I expected. That was embarrassing. I gotta train more.
So yeah, you're gonna
Let's try again.
M3.
Succeed.
And you swap the skill 1, because you grew a brain.
More ways to play. Come join now.
Oh, the voice dings it down so much. It also, is that a feeder skin? Is that the skin? The Kung Fu skin. Yeah, more misinformation. Well, I'm gonna stick that into D tier. Because I really did not like that. Yeah, well, I mean, at least they have the taste to use a good skin. Anyways. Okay, we got some cool, we got good music. Which I believe from CC, right? Contingency Contract? I mean, the edits are fun. It is CC. CC1. Oh, that was a quick one. That was a 15-second ad. I remember CC1. Is the actual... No, it's just showing off some... Oh no, showing off... I remember this banner now, because this banner... Instant F tier because of Tsukunogi and her three elbows? Wait a second. 3 elbows? Oh, come on. Is it in the chibi? Oh, I can't see it from here. But when CC1 came out, yeah, they had a couple ads for CC. I remember this now. Can it be the picture on your tier? I never noticed. No, where is it? Is it the chibi, or is it like the E2 or E1 art? Look at her art and trace her arms. Hang on. Arknights Tsukinogi. E1 art? Oh, hang on. Maybe probably better if I open this as its own image. There we go. So, okay, elbows. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I see it. I believe it's right here. You got one elbow there, And then one elbow here. I see it. And now I can never unsee it. Thanks, chat. But back to CC though. When CC1 came out, I remember there was a banner where it was just 2 5-stars. It was just Tsukunogi and it was Asbestos. You know what they say about girls with 3 elbows? No. No. Oh yeah, Christmas skin's nice though. I do approve of that. Okay. Did I take a screenshot for this? Not yet. Okay. Where's the Tsukunogi 3 elbows? Well, okay, we can just put Tsukunogi in the thing. There we go. It might just be her sleeve, you never know. It could just be her sleeve. But it does make for a lovely meme. But yeah, this one's an okay one. I can vibe with it. I might stick it in... I'll just stick it in B. It was decent, it showed gameplay, and CC hype. Oh dear, haha, brunts. Okay, we have Hoshi. Hint 1, got shield and high defense. Hint 2, looks strong and is powerful. Oh, it's tags, okay. Wait, hang on. We gotta... Are those tags actually... I'm having trouble remembering. Because if this was around launch, this would probably give you Hoshi. And yes, the better Hoshi skin, I agree. This is the skin I use, I think, as well. It's a good one. But defense DPS top up. I believe that does give you Hoshi instead of Sadia. Yeah, let's verify this. Let me verify. So if I go to Hoshiguma, yeah, defense DPS, right here. Actually Hoshi, not misinformation this time. I don't like any of the 6-star protectors, that's fine. That's fine. I really like Hoshi just because she's my highest defense operator. So if you really need to tank something, or try to dodge hits or something. Yes, I remember Sadia being healing defense, which would make sense because Guardian Defender. But yeah, it's pretty alright. Just stick it in C. Wasn't too exciting there. But it is an ad. Don't have and don't like are very different things, that's true. Oh, I misread have for like. Whoops, wait, sorry, Eggy. Oh, it's Connor. It's the Connor dog voice actor himself.
But wait.
Sorry, I watch a lot of Chris Broad. So that's what I know Connor as, Connor dog voice actor. And the best man to come out of Wales since insert celebrity name here. We all know Kuora is the 6-star protector, Connor jump scare. Or as they say in Japan, in katakana, Konne. Or Konne.
But wait, that's
wait, I remember seeing this ad actually, it was in the middle of a video.
You can click this button.
I remember this ad well.
Beautiful thing called recruitment. Yanderes, they got that.
So genuine question, is Lapland a yandere? I don't remember Lapland being a yandere. Maybe just a little nuts, but not a yandere. So Connor spreading misinformation. I'm kidding. There's worse information in the ads we've seen. British, not even British jump scare, Welsh jump scare. Can you believe that? Yeah, chaotic good.
Sundares? They got that. Sexy men that
are... Oh, not the Silver Ashy 2 Heart, no!
So overpowered you want to go to a furry convention just to impress them? They got that. But
Connor knows how to trigger people.
Like this, 3-star. Okay, I do lie, I have gotten a 5-star like...
Alright, I think the appropriate screenshot for this is the thighs. Connor and thighs. Great. Alright, that's going straight into A tier. That was great. That is an advertisement. Yoshtar script going hard. Do you think the Auropathy infection suppressant band expands to accommodate? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it would make sense if— oh, we got Connor again.
PNG sprites. But something's happened. There's 3 new characters.
Oh, hi, Ambriel. I mean, respect to the Ambriel. I really like using Ambriel. That's great. Okay, so this would be around when Chapter 6 came out, if I had to guess.
Unlucky I get with pulling this character. Please go easy on me.
Oh, I thought he was gonna coom to Blaze, but that's okay. Okay, that's probably you know, celebrity endorsement. You gotta give it points for that. And it's Connor, so you know. Mr. Sea-Dog VA. Well, we'll do B. It wasn't as entertaining as the thighs in A tier, but it was alright. Oh, we got more Connor. How many Connor videos do we have?
Thick thighs? Your job is to pick the operators with the appropriate deployment points to win the mission. Very simple, but it is, because sometimes you need a really good variety that does something.
I mean,
really
Arknights
flashy.
is a team game.
I need it.
Oh, don't coom like that on Aya Fiala. Don't. Oh. Oh, good lord. Alright, well, here's the screenshot. More thighs. Alright, what tier do we put this one in? Because, okay, so does the Aya Fiala skill 3 reaction warrant an A tier or a B tier? Does it ding it up or does it ding it down? S for the SpongeBob meme. Here, do you know what? We'll. Oh, see, I like the first Connor ad better, and yeah, I'll ding it down. We might need more room in the B tier, but we'll see.
Got that.
Okay, next ad.
Easy.
More Sea-Dog VA. Oh. Okay, this feels like a live reaction.
Oh, we got a 6-star.
Who is he pulling for?
Please give me Blaze. Please.
Blaze. So this will be chapter 6.
Come on. Come on.
Blaze?
Last. Come on. Easy.
Well, standard streamer reacts to this one felt a little it was okay. It was okay. I didn't have as strong a feeling as it. It's just streamer reacts to pulling on stuff. So I'll just put that in C. Alright. I don't know how many ads we have to go through, by the way. Also, it's not loading! Do you guys see this? This is why I need a new PC. This is why I need a new PC. I don't think I can reasonably watch this. Unless I, like... Does this help? No, it doesn't help. Yeah, that's an oh no moment. Okay, let's try to suss out what this ad is. So, I heard Boiling Blood as the music. Seems good to you? So, like, because if I just let the video play, it's just gonna be this. Right? Which kind of sucks. Again, my PC's garbage and it's a potato. Like, it's a miracle I could even be live with, like, 60 FPS. But yeah, there's Swire. You know, points for Swire. So what would this be showcasing? If we just, like, slowly scroll through the ad. Is this... Oh, this is Nien. This might be Nien. There's Ak. Oh. That's a still image. Nice pixels S tier. Okay, yeah, so... This would be the first limited banner. Yeah, look at Nien. Who doesn't like Nien? Alright, well. We're gonna have to try our best just to... You know... It's an ad. Take a... Yeah, I'm going for the glitch lines. I kind of have to. So, we'll put that in C. Alright, we can take a break from the ads for now. Let me... How many ads do we have? Oh, we have so many. Oh, actually, we're gonna do one more before we swap back to IS5. Because, oh yeah, there's a lot of ads. There's a lot of ads. Yeah, let's do some IS. Let's take a break. After this next one. Now, this one's I can tell you right now, is going to S tier. This is by far my favorite ad. This is by far my favorite one. And you're gonna see why. I'm just gonna let it play.
Endless drudgery of your job. Your boring group of friends. Now you can get away from all that nonsense by devoting your life to Arknights.
It's so
A game
ridiculous.
that will give you all the action, strategy, and anime you need with none of the filler. As you guard the sanctity of the right side of the screen with your life. That makes nerds' hearts tingle with joy. In a mobile game that's objectively better than your real life. Arknights.
You heard it here first, folks. Objectively better than your life. Oh, alright, where's the sad face? I think we gotta get the sad kiss with the birthday. This is the perfect... Yeah, none of the filler. None of the filler. Best ad for... Alright, let us... swap back to... IS? By the way, I'm putting that in S. No questions asked. No questions asked. Arknights has no filler, guys. No filler. Alright, let me just stick this ad in S tier real quick. Alright. Back to fourth ending shenanigans. Because, oh, this'll be fun. Okay, what other thing we can do? We can just do Blueprint Squad. You know, that's an option. But I really want to try to make this Mecha Codecaster thing work. I really want to try here. So we'll stick with... Do you know what? I'm going to try going Lapland first, just because of how our skill 3 targets might make it a bit easier with killing immediate enemies before instantly going for the what is it? The spikes. And maybe we can try out a different sniper. We can try out Ambriel. Alright. So, I definitely want plans. Plans is what I'm going for, so I don't really want stages that don't give plans, because otherwise that'll be less nodes we can travel through. And honestly, the more nodes the better. So that is what we're gonna do. Gotta use AS skill 3, all the ads have that. Are we gonna recreate an ad? Is that a thing that's happening? Ad recreation? We might even need to, for the ads. Might even need to do a second stream for them. Just to get through all of them. So there possibly will be a part 2 to this. Just to keep things entertaining, swap back and forth, because, you know, too much of the same thing, I feel, gets a little tiring after a while. Isn't laptop bad for the boats, though? Probably. But, you know, we'll find out if that's the case. Ad maxing. Swear to me, mum, get Virtuosa and watch the fireworks. I'll try my best. I'll heed your advice. Yeah, most people is bad for the boats. I can agree with that. The boats themselves are just... those enemies are horrible. the boats make everything so... Especially when you do the floor 5 boss. Floor 5 boss, it makes it substantially worse. Just tell our wolves to never attack the boats, they'll listen. Yeah, so the approach... And we can talk a bit about the Mecha Court strategy, since we're not going to be using Wii Citadel here. And it's very much to do with global range. And it's the logic of, hey, we can't get the boats can never get us because the boats will, will attack from way, way, way far away. So we're trying out the strategy. This is difficulty 15, so, there's a very high chance I'll just lose before anything happens. But, it's there. It is there. Yeah. Oh, also, genuine question, because we had some audio issues in the last stream. Was there any, like, sharp, sudden noises, like in the last stream? Have we gotten any of those yet? Because I think I might know what caused that, if we haven't had any. No? Not yet? Because I think it might have been caused by the mic scratching against the hood of my hoodie. I think that was what caused the sound. Then again, I could be wrong, but that's my guess. I just go all in meta in IS5 and go 3 flingers strat. It's a very, very good strategy, to be fair. Very valid. Yeah, that was what was hurting me last stream, yeah. So I've tried my best to minimize it. And hopefully we won't run into that issue again. We can only hope. We're Lappy module? I don't have it yet. Do we want to unlock Lappy module? Is that a thing we want to do? Because I'm tempted just to wait till the second module. Whenever she gets that. Yeah, because I was like, I don't really use Siracusa operators. Or I don't go out of my way to make a squad of Siracusa operators. And I'm curious what will be buffed in the first, because the first talent is where it's at, I think. So I'm willing to be patient and not waste, or not necessarily waste, but use my limited supply of module blocks. Okay, so this one should be very straightforward. Unless the wolves target the exhaust vents. Oh, I also can't believe they removed the Deadeye Sniper hand in IS5. They did. They did. The instant execution when below 20% health. That would have been really nice. But yeah, I mean, different hands, different IS. Module blocks flex, how much does everyone have? Well, I'll tell you in just a moment, because I don't think I know myself. $70-something? Dang! That is an actual flex right there. 45? I'm fairly sure I don't have that many. I remember consistently running out. 130? How many module blocks are y'all holding on to? What the heck? Where are my module blocks? Now, why don't we flex like real men and post your Ori Rock Cube count? I don't think I have that many. I always end up using them. Not gonna lie, the relics in IS5 are so broken, so I don't mind it being gone in IS5. Yeah, honestly, I don't really miss it, especially for like the flinger strats and the... There's a lot of other busted things you can be playing around with. 2,200 rocks. I got 5 Oriox, take that! That's the ultimate flex right there. Alright, Tin Man. Where's Tin Man? Okay, let me check how many module blocks and rocks I have. Because if I remember, it wasn't that many. Yeah, I literally just have 12. I keep using them. And then my rock count is, I mean, if we're not counting these ones, but counting these ones, I've only got 14. Yeah, no, modules are nice, and I have so many built operators as well, that might be the other reason. Because, like, flipping through this cast, there's a lot. There's a lot to module up. But alright, continuing on here. Okay, so we're gonna have to spend our plans here. Because I need the Lamp of Wishes. Oh, alright, I guess not. I guess we're not getting the Lamp of Wishes. We need an encounter here. Well, we're getting trees though. So I'm very happy to buy trees. What do I want? Probably just want another caster. Or I can just upgrade, Tin Man, I think. And then I'll E2 Gumi. Looking at my mod 3 Tomimi, Conviction, Franka, and Tsukunogi, worth. That sounds worth. You know, you do what you want, and we're all happy doing it. Also, this would be nice. Alright. I'm happy IS modules only take 3. I'm happy with that too, honestly. Honestly. Imagine if specific to IS modules costed the same as a regular module. That would be an absolute tragedy, I think. Also, that's a really good collectible to get early on. We really need those plans. Okay. So, I want the encounter, for sure. For sure. Without a doubt. So, I want to go through the safe house. Probably just want the plans. Oh, Angelina mod is fun. It's so much fun. With the levitation. Finally, the anti-grav levitation stuff. Okay, replace you. There we go. Alright, Furnace Volunteers. This should be fairly straightforward. What is her IS mod? I can read it out to you in a moment. Unless someone can bring up the wiki. But it's a very silly one. It's stuck because Angelina has like the anti-grav staff essentially. So like if I recall, it reduces weight, you know, enemy weight for your pushes and pullers, and inflicts levitate as a crowd control. Something like that. Oh, again, I'll read out the exact description in a moment. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're just IS5ing. And trying some strategies for 4th ending that's not just we Sadelgo Burr. Okay, we'll put Tin Man here. Plus 10 attack speed and weightless for enemies as long as she exists. Yeah, there you go. Now Hypergriff make an exclusive mission that unlocks module outside of IS. Copium. Big copium. Okay, so Lappers. Honestly, I'm always really happy to see Furnace Volunteers as a map. It's a map I'm very comfortable with, personally. Oh, also, we're ding down on deployment limit. That's not great. That is not great in the slightest. Yeah, again, we can look up the exact description in a moment, once we're done this map. Just so we're not spreading any misinformation. Okay. This is fine. I might need to get rid of Gumi and just drop Utage. Okay. I guess Ambriel as well. Yeah, the -3 deployment limit's not great to work around. It's not a great one. Okay. This should be the end of the map here. There we go. Straightforward. Eventually. And yeah, let's see what that Angelina module does. In its full specificity. Is that a word? I don't know anymore. Okay. So... Angelina... Okay, here is what it does. So, for the traits, still does the D-cell binder stuff. But in integrated strategies, all enemies on the field have weight -1 while this unit is deployed. So as long as Angelina exists, all enemies have weight -1. And this talent is buffed. Yeah, enemies being shifted or levitated while Angelina is on the field takes 60% of her attacker's arts damage. When Angelina's skill is active, her attacks can levitate the target for 3 seconds. Also, hitting the levitated target can refresh the duration of levitate. So, lots of levitating stuff. So yeah, weight minusing, and you know, you combine that with presumably skill 2 or skill 3. So I guess you can keep, with skill 2 you can keep one enemy floating indefinitely, or you can do just the mass thing. But yeah, cool stuff. Just watch PopuCom PV and damn, some of those bosses look cool as fuck. Cool as fuck. Is that why it was easy to shift the Theresis around in IS5 ending 2? Maybe. How much weight does the Theresis have? I don't actually know. Yeah, exactly. Perma-levitate as long as she's hitting them on skill. So, you can reasonably, very reasonably, use skill 1. Which I think is awesome. Okay, Golden Glow. Alright, please let it be Lamp of Wishes, I beg of you. Oh, no! Where's my Lamp of Wishes? Not like this. Alright. Fine. Fine, I see how it is, game. Okay, combine these. Ooh, okay. Which one do we take? Because I'm tempted. Because most enemies are sarcasm as IS anyways. So I think it's probably just better across the board if I get Dawn of Literature. Can't wait for Mizuki and Archito. I keep forgetting some people call it Archito. Actually, genuine question. Has someone photoshopped Arketo as a Cheeto? Has someone done that? Yeah, we do want to read. Just, it's better across the board. Okay. Oh! Take 35% less damage from Sarkaz. That's so good. And then we'll save the rest. Okay, floor 3, we still need our lamp. Where is our lamp? This has to be a lamp, please. No, where's our lamp? Where is it? Why? Are we going lamp this? We're not gonna have a lamp this run. Why? Alright, I see how it is. Yeah, the Patriot Bullet is really strong. We have no lamp. We actually have no lamp. Oh, why? You can only get lamp on floor 1. Or actually lampless this run, which means if we want our king's items, we're gonna need encounters. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm partially annoyed actually. Because I was hoping to get the Mecha Cord Caster lamp, or the Mecha Cord Caster hand. That restores 2 SP on every hit you deal. But I guess not! I guess that's not happening, is it? Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Mostly why I just go full encounter on floor 1, that's fair. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Okay, so Lappers has their global skill. That's fine, we'll get Tin Man up, I think. Yeah, we'll get Tin Man. Yeah, this stage without a healer. At least it's not the emergency ops, which is what I would have been afraid of. Alright, Golden Glow skill 2 here. Because there's the guys who inflict necrosis. And then since Lapland is on a global skill, we can stick her in the corner. And it'll be fine. We're gonna leak. There's so many enemies. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, Tin Man's our healer, but, you know, proper medic. Oh, I forgot to swap you to skill 3. Whoops! You know what, it's fine. It is fine. But we do need a altar for this 4th ending. Oh, there goes Golden Glow, I think. Yeah, well, that sucks. Okay, Tin Man healing. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going great. I mean, Tin Man's doing good. But, okay, yeah, we're starting to leak now. And then, here's Lappers. Get Tin Man AoE up. Get the Lapland skill going. Could Silence do it? Possibly. Possibly, but I need to heal the thingies, the summons the boss brings out. Which that's something I am worried about. See, if we don't get King's items, I think we're screwed. I've just come to that realization. So we'll continue with the run, we'll see what happens. You know, who knows, maybe a miracle will occur. But, yeah. Yeah, silence, regular silence can possibly do it. I don't think I have regular silence built, even. I have silence altar built, but not the base form, I don't think. Oh, see, now I'm kind of worried. Okay, caster, Golden Glow E2, perfect. How are y'all getting the IS5? How are we getting all the IS5? We're trying. We're trying without Wisadel, and we're struggling. We're lampless, we're hopeless, but we're still going. Alright, Bloodline debates or morning labor. Probably Bloodline debates. Though... Yeah, I need the Lost and Found anyways, so that's fine. Yeah, or more attack. See, I'm worried about survivability as well. Actually, no, I'm just worried about the boats. The boats are what I'm worried about. It's not even putting into production. I don't even know how any of IS... I don't even know any IS5 blueprints. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so this one should be fairly straightforward. So the plan is, we are gonna stick Gumi down here, then get Lappers up. I think. And we can hold the line until then. We'll put Lapper's altar over here, I think. Get the skill up, get rid of the spikes, then put down Golden Glow, get our global skill going. Okay, Gumi should be able to take these. Okay, that spider's gonna die to AoE mech. Yeah, AoE. We might lose a life point here. Oh no, Lapland's got it. Or maybe... Okay, it's getting a little sketchy now. Oh, it's getting real sketch. Okay, that was the Devourer. That's not great. Uh-huh. Where did they put the 130mm? I think we might just lose on this stage. Yeah, okay, rip the run. It's fine, we didn't have the lamp anyways. It would have been a bad run. Copium. We're gonna keep trying, though. I genuinely want to keep trying. Here, we'll continue watching ads. We'll do a little later. A little later. I think I'm invested in IS5 at the moment. I guess 3 global DPS is not enough. I blame not getting a lamp. We're gonna keep trying, though. We're talking about also Stalin's heavy tank rights. Alright. Tactical destruction. 2 plans to start with. I like that. Alright, we're gonna keep trying. We're not giving up here. And I'm still gonna try with Ambriel. I think that's fine. Ambriel and Gumi. When War Thunder players clash with Arknights player base. Yeah, that is what happens. That is honestly what happens. Okay, so... Yes, I need a lamp. I want lamp. Lamp equal good. I mean, I'm sure this whole thing is possible. I reckon it is definitely possible. I'm just bad. We'll just say that. It's not the operators, it's the saying, the old saying. There are no bad operators, just bad doctors. And that bad doctor is me. Is Tachanka considered DPS powerhouse? Kind of? Not really major DPS, but... Yeah, if RNG is generous, I would say so, but most of the time, probably not. Honestly, want to try doing a Reed Alter starter run and do a week of rehab without Medic Mia. Shredding medium defense so far, yeah. But then if you really do want a big DPS, there's just big number damage operators. Yeah, with good RNG and 5D buffers, or buffers, then, you know, there's Buff Squad for a reason. Buff Squad does exist, so it's entirely possible. Yeah, it's the where do those enemies with the drone summons originate from? I think they originated from Walk in the Dust, I want to say? I'm probably wrong on that, but memory's a bit hazy. Yeah, I'm thinking Walk in the Dust. Where is this? That's honestly, I haven't read too much into IS5 lore yet. Where are we? Where are we, actually? Somewhere in a furnace, probably. Or it's something to do with... Right, yeah, I need to read up on the lore. Then again, Ian don't read, so who knows. We are inside a furnace, yeah. Okay, so I did get that right. Just the hazy memory I have of reading, like, the initial story when you first open, when you open IS5 for the first time. Okay, so this is just a regular map. This is not an emergency op, so I don't have to worry about survivability as much as I do just getting everything. When I always ask myself, the year is medieval with drones, where is FPV suicide drones? And they really put it in, they really did. Honestly, it's a pretty cool enemy, all things considered, gameplay-wise. Yeah, Nymph event does say too. Oh, I kind of wish I pulled on Nymph. I was too worried about my gacha budget to pull for her. Yeah, it does make sense. To be fair, it does make sense. Okay, so Bad Neighbors should be another very straightforward map. Nothing much to talk about here, other than just watch out for the ranged enemies. Okay, so let's put Tin Man in an awkward spot here. That's fine. End of the map anyways. If your society relies on things like drones looking at lung men, why don't you militarize them cheaply? Yeah, I mean, I guess in the Arknights world, they've already done that. But there's probably some logistical thing IRL. I mean, they already do use drones IRL for military purposes, if I recall. But you don't really talk about them much anymore. I think the most people talked about drones is just when, I think around 2016, 2017, when people were like flying drones for fun. Drones with 9 by 19 millimeters don't count, that's stupid. I mean, you can make things up here. Alright, we'll do emergency op here. This'll be fine. Same drones that help make the food for the Dungeon Meshi collab. How do they put ammo in that thing? Probably something to do with Originium. And Orapathy related research. If I had to guess. Or maybe just BS anime logic. That's also a possibility. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting down Lapland. I'm gonna put her here this time. Because the drones will do more. And then get the global skill on right away. Follow it up with a Gumi. So that we can block properly. And Tin Man in the back. Yeah, that's just my best guess. You know, headcanon right there. But That's at least my personal most logical answer, just Oropathy. Nanomachines, son. That's how they do it. Nanomachines. Okay, and then gonna try to get this spine before the map ends. Economy-wise, that's a big oof. Not only will you make it heavier, so you get out more than 19 rounds of bullets, you make it more expensive and tend to be shot at. Yep. And that's why they don't really attach guns or barrels on IRL drones. Maybe like one use. Probably the bomber drones in this game is the most realistic thing we'll have to real life in terms of firearms on a drone. At least as of now. Who knows? Technology can advance. It was only about like a little less than 20 years ago when we got our first iPhone. And then smartphones were getting really popular. Alright, we're not bringing Weesadel. I did say we're not going to do that. I could bring Typhon. Typhon would be pretty fun. No, I'll just bring Ambriel. And then hope for a medic in the shop so we can get Aya Alter, and then it'll be great. Oh, you're right, should have brought Grey Alter. Oh, it's not a lamp. It's not a lamp, no. It's okay though, because I think we can get this Crying Thief. I've been trying to understand Originium with no avail. I'm sure some lore person that's like really into lore can explain it to you. I just have the basic understanding of stuff, but not necessarily. I can only guess, make an educated guess. And it would be cool if we had a little expanded lore about it. Are they just living batteries or living mass? I would say between those two, I would say they're more towards living batteries. I know a lot of people call them cancer rocks, and that's kind of how you describe them. And honestly, it's a good, very memeable way of explaining it. Okay, so we're gonna get Tin Man here, get his skill charged up. We have the Invis reveal thing down here, so we don't have to be as urgent about getting the Crying Thief. So this is fine. Okay. So, pop skill. Yeah, where does the organic part come from? That's a good question. Or maybe it's just something that reacts with living matter, you know? Which then creates whatever thing it makes. Don't tell me Arknights is a Fallout reference all along. Yeah, living in a sense because they can also contain information, quote-unquote, for some reason. Yeah, so if I had to guess, Originium, innately non-living, but reacts with living matter to do all the cool stuff. That's my guess. Again, lore people, if you're in the chat, now's the time to come on out. Come out of the woodworks. Okay, so gotta get rid of all the enemies. And then we'll do the Invis reveal. Pop the Tin Man skill. Both of them, right away. Okay, there we go. Straightforward. Yeah, that's how any radioactive materials tend to work. They are cancer rocks for a reason. That's why people call them cancer rocks, to be fair. Originium is the stuff you use to pull the anime girl. That is also true. The only lore I know is Cal is wearing blue under. I mean, oh, Hand of Rumble. This is the ultimate insult to not using Weezidol. This is actually the insult. I'm so mad. Well, I mean, do we want to use Grey Altar? We can use Grey Altar now. I do have him built. Complete possibility. I can 100% use Grey. Okay, Medic. Medic. Lovely. Free Telopsis too. I play Arknights for Tachanka and Fuse. You play for the anime girls. We're not the same. Yeah, he is very good in the IS. Okay. We did get the lamp this time, so thank goodness. We also have an E2 Golden Glow. Ooh, I do want to pick this up for extra survivability as we use Inspires over the course of the run. Good to get early, but not the end of the world if you just have a bunch of Inspires lying around. I want the... I think I'm gonna go Lucky Coin. Juicy Russian steaks. And nice thing there. Okay, we're good. How many fuse tiles have you found? That's the real question. How many fuse tiles have we found? Or have you found that you made good use of? Bro, we're doing an interview here. Okay, I do not want to do Kaz Falls. That sounds painful. Do I want to do temporary patch-up? I think we'll be fine on temporary patch-up. That seems like something that's doable. That's the neat part, I skipped the second Arknights collab. Or do you mean the second Rainbow Six collab? Because we had a few collabs. We had Dungeon Meshi, we've had the one like quick Sanrio collab, we've had Monster Hunter. I play Arknights because PvZ2 don't have content, yeah. Whatever happened to PvZ2? Plants vs. Zombies 2. Because I played Plants vs. Zombies 2 for a while, when it like first came out. And then we heard all the stuff about EA and it just become a cesspool of microtransactions. Apparently that's what's happened. Okay, okay, use your skill lappers. Please, lappers! Please target the right enemies! Please. Well, you know, it happens. It happens. Lappy P, no, that's my Lappy. Yeah, PvZ 3, it is out, isn't it? At least I played with the real Fuse, and yeah, in R6, fair enough. It's done, they're trying to make PvZ 3 again for the 5th time. Again? I remember the first time they messed it up and they had to redo it, but the 5th? Oh yeah, lots of mods for PvZ too. Average aim 9 interaction. Okay, so I'm waiting for the second... Oh, there's the caster. Sacrifice Utake for that. Alright. Okay, no, that's awkward. Wait, oh, well, I'm sorry, Golden Glow. That's fine. Tin Man, go! Oh, look, a civilian airliner! Okay, skill again. Oh, I can't believe the targeting on Lappy. It's the 9th time. What, 9th? Nth time. Nth time. It's the nth time PvZ3 has been out. Yeah, no, I've heard very, very awful things about PvZ3. And it just seems very scuffed. Okay, drop those. Alright, easy map. Well, easy, as in, we did lose 2 lives because of funny targeting shenanigans. Probably should have dropped Golden Glow in retrospect, but oh well. Yeah, just pretend PvZ3 doesn't exist. That's that's what's going on.
Work's over. Time for a drink. Where's Texas?
Okay, medic. Don't think we can E2 Tilo. I would love to do that. Just so we have something here. Alright, clear the crowd. Here we go again with clear the crowd. This'll be fun. I'll use this before we don't get as much XP by getting the 4th ending item. I don't know, I've been trying to find my game style, mostly drawn to slow-paced game. Personally, if you want my opinion, oh, definitely not chess. Personally, like, I know how to play chess, I can play chess decently, but it's not my jam. Yeah, not emergency, so hopefully we'll be fine. But, like, the kind of games I play, I like to just stop and think. Like, I play a ton of strategy games, which is, you know, why I play Arknights. But I play games like Fire Emblem. One of my favorite games of all time is just RimWorld. I mentioned that in the last stream. I love RimWorld. RimWorld is... I can binge that game for so long. And like, you know, I got games with friends, just do shenanigans, and I still play Minecraft. And you know what? I think that's okay. Utage can 1v1 the Invis dudes. Yes, probably. I do want to get Lapper set up though. Before I do that. Especially because the crossbow guys are here, and then I can... Yeah, I'll duel up the Invis reveal. So, alright. You're going down, so Utage, you can do that. Yeah, Utage can 1v1, that's not a problem. And then, I want to slap down Golden Glow. Not accidentally activate the flag dude. I think I just want to activate Lapper's skill now, just so I can take on the guys one by one. My master wouldn't agree with another strategy game. So, I have 58 mod blocks now, thank you IS5 rewards. Hey, you know, I'm always happy with module blocks. There's lots of module blocks. Oh, that's not good. Lappers? Alright, I don't mind losing ingots, because we're gonna lose them anyways. But... Oh, we're fine. Oh, we're fine. We cleaned them up. Oh no. Utage? Utage? Utage, go! Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Utage is just gonna have to stay there until, Gumi comes back. Real-time strategies have flooded my stream, fair enough. I mean, Arknights is technically a real-time strategy game. Because, I mean, you can pause and stuff, but for the most part, it's in real time. You know, it's not like StarCraft, right? Okay, bonus enemy, it's Fatty! Go, global attackers! Obliterate Fatty! Maybe try out Warhammer 3. I love Warhammer. Not the tabletop one that I have to drop my wallet for, but the Total War. Okay, so Fatty should be very easy. He's very slow. Gives us enough time for Golden Glow and Lappers to do a thing. And that's all well and good. Yeah, we're really killing this guy with brute force. I mean, if you want brute force, there's Weasadel, but brute force is still brute force. Zerg versus Seaborn, who wins? It's bad on release like the usual AAA games these days, but it's good now, yeah. What even is that question? We like to ask the important questions here. The ones that... yeah, I don't know. We're just chilling. We're just having fun with it.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
Okay, lots of stuff. Medic. I still need Aya Berry. But that'll be later in the run, I think. Plans, that's fine. Okay,
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Okay, so if I go up to Exhaust Fence and do the map, there's chances are there's gonna be a spine there, and then I can scout to E2 one of my operators, probably Tin Man, or whatever we get from Exhaust Fence even. But yeah, I want to start spending my Inspirers for the this item here, just to stack up HP. Because there are Lancers on this map. Yeah, there's always going to be one spine. Somewhere. I've never seen this map without a spine. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get 2 spines. Do you want a more important question? I mean, go for it. We're just chatting. Chatting is, content, as some people might say. Okay, spine is there. So, I want to be dropping probably Gumi first. Especially because we're dinged down to 75% or 25% of our health. Ah, when you have the APOC, got it. How would the Imperium react to Sancta? They're literally angel people. That's another lore question. Rise up, lore people. But yeah, that's a interesting question. How would the Imperium react to Sancta? I don't know, I feel like half of me is just gonna be like, oh, I think they would be pretty chill. But then the other half of me is like, maybe they would be very racist against each other. You know what I mean? So, I'm a bit 50-50 on that. They'll purge Sarkaz for sure, but what about angel people? Right? But, see, with the angel people... You know, exactly, right? They're angel people, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But, you know, I mean... Other chatters, you feel free to pitch in on that. Who might know the lore better than I do. New batch of modules look great. New batch? The one that's coming with Thorn's Altar, do you mean? Because I'll be honest, I have not caught up with my module knowledge. Only banners. What's the batch? What is the batch? They all seem like winners, but Mountain is pretty Oh, Mountain! Oh, also. Oh, no. Okay, no, we're fine. We're okay. Oh, the ones that come with Phantom. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm drawing a blank. Maybe it's just because I'm a bit tired, but... That was another fatty. Yeah, Any ideas? Yeah, pitch in. Only Viviana saved me in that patch, otherwise other modules are okay. I gotcha. Okay, well, we're here to wait a little more. Phantom 2, Shapers, Ascalon, Dorothy, and Mountain. Ah, okay. Thank you for that. Phantom 2, Shapers. I mean, I like the Shaper casters. Then again, whenever Eblana comes out, I'll definitely be pulling for her. But it's, yeah, no, I'm always a big fan of casters, so, you know, there's my bias right there. But I like Shapers. I think Shapers are cool. Then again, Eblana, but... yeah, no idea. I'm just trying to think. We can talk about Eblana, yeah. All the memes with Mommy Reed, essentially. Me on my way to play Arknights and keep dumping them with what if. I mean, those are the questions you want to ask the lore people. Those are the ones you want to be like, yes.
Not a single shot wasted. Perfect.
Okay, so yeah, minus 70% to HP on deployment. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Tin Man E2. Extra plans. Okay. So, I'm gonna E2 Gumi, I think. I want to E2 Gumi. Just so we have someone to hold the line with properly. And then we can upgrade that, gain a plan. So we have more total refreshes. Ascalon gets lifesteal when something dies in her range. Dorothy drops a second mine for free. Mountain inflicts frighten when he dodges. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool! Mountain inflicting frighten when he dodges. I can get behind that. That seems like a lot of fun. So far, there's like 2 major what if. I already asked ChatGPT, they help me good. Glad ChatGPT can be useful. Okay, so we want combine that. Combine this to use later after I collect my 4th ending item. Combine these two. Oh, that's really good. Commander's Portrait. And we'll get our Rise and Fall for the boss. Floor 3. We need to start getting items. We need to start refreshing nodes. Yeah, no, that's one nice thing AI does have. It is literally just, you know, asking questions and yeah, lots of hypotheticals you can ask that something like Google's not really gonna reliably answer. Yeah, Commander Portrait, that's gonna be really, really nice for us. So, alright, let's start refreshing though. Get our wish fulfilled. Get our, lovely items. Morning Labor. Do I want to do Morning Labor? I probably should, considering the Lost and Found is here. And I do want some last second command XP. So I think it'll be fine. You know, it's not even the boats that make floor 5 awful, it's the Anasa Karma giving them 50, yeah. They just have so much HP, and they're already tanky enough as it is. They have so much HP that you can't even kill them before they, like, get to you. Which kind of sucks. And also, I believe they're... Or are they levitating? Are they the low-altitude hovering enemies? Because I remember using Wisadel, and she normally can't target them. So you got that to contend with. Surviving without a Vanguard. We are gaming. Yeah, no Vanguard. It's a little scuffed. Okay, I'm gonna put Gumi here. Just because she's our only decent blocker. And then what I'm gonna do... Golden Glow. To start getting rid of that. And then getting down Lappers is the next priority. And then getting that skill up. Okay. And then getting Tilo. Alright, we are gaming. Alright, I do want to stagger the global skills. Just because I want to be slowing those Lancers down. Or at least attempting to. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop that because people are... Okay, this is fine. This is okay. Then the wolf should be going after... Oh, that's a Lancer, sure. My headset just be grumpy, yes. It happens. Okay, then when Lapland's skill expires... Okay. Oh, the fear on the super speeded Lancers is kind of silly. Okay. We're towards the end of the map, so we just go for it. They're very tanky. Very, very tanky. Okay, so we're sitting pretty good right now. I need to figure out how I want to approach the 5th floor boss. Because if we're gonna do it with the boats... I really don't want to do that stage with the boats. That sounds awful. Okay, collectible... Stunning DP plus 10, that is very much needed. And... Oh! Medic! Aya Berry. My beloved. Alright, we have Aya. That's very good news. Alright, we're about to be dinged down on our XP gains. Goodbye, 31 ingots. Feels bad. Okay, a lottery fight. Do I want to do lottery fight? What's the boss? Okay, do I want to take on lottery fight, or do I want to refresh it for a wish fulfilled? I think I want to do lottery fight and then go to the safe house. And just hope there's 3 plans. Sure. And if there's a promotion voucher, we can promote Aya. I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, I guess place your bets, see if we can actually do this run. Chances are I'm not, but you know, there's always the chance. Okay, so this is a regular op, which means I'm comfortable with putting Lapland here. And then we'll get our blocker down, followed by Golden Glow. Yeah, this will be fine. Alright, Golden Glow. Okay, that's a snowball guy. It's probably gonna target Lapland if I had to guess. Now that there's no more blockades. Okay, then drop these snipes. Yeah, or I guess because we have a lot of global range, we're probably gonna get that snowball guy before anything happens, yeah. Okay, straightforward map. Hope for some good recruitment stuff. I'm actually kind of hoping for a fast redeploy. That would be nice. Okay, okay. Simple, simple. Yeah, so I'm okay. I'm hoping that two global. I'm thinking ahead now, because now I gotta find a face-off node and take on the boats. So the idea would be that my two global casters would be enough. At least that's the logic. Yeah, I can get Grey Altar. Why not? Might as well throw... We do have the Hand of Rumble. Okay, safe house. I'm gonna go down. Plans or voucher? Voucher. I'll take it. E2 Aya. Okay, we're getting somewhere. False to truth. I get a plan here. And then I'll replace do I want to replace Ambriel? We'll add in Grey Altar once we have more squad space, I think. Okay, so interpret these. Minus 50% Iridium ingots for goods? Sure. I don't think anyone is offensive recovery. No, not really. Okay, and then combine these two. Minus attack, that's really useful. And I think we're good. And I'll use the XP thing for the boss. Okay, we're at 4 stacks on the HP item. Okay, this one should also be very straightforward. Because we're just gonna global range the boss to death. And then we really gotta start refreshing nodes, and I gotta keep in mind I need 2 plans for the face-off node. So I gotta be careful of that. So yeah, if it's not a map that gives a lot of plans, we're refreshing. Okay. I'm gonna need my blocker right away. I still don't have a Vanguard. A Vanguard would be nice. This is the Vanguard-less run. Okay, and then Golden Glow. Hopefully the explosions proc, so that Gumi isn't blocking 3 at once, because we're gonna leak otherwise. I'm gonna have to drop Tin Man. Drop that. Okay, we lost one. That could be worse. That could be worse. Okay, then we just wait for the machines. Yeah. Okay, and those guys are coming in. I'm gonna need lappers. I need to remove Tin Man, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to kill that guy. So then activate both of these. Okay, boss is here. do that. Get Golden Glow on. We might lose a life or two to the... Actually, I can drop Tilo here and maybe target Tilo instead of the terminals. Okay, and I really need to get rid of the boss. Okay, Lappers, go! This is a little awkward. We're not dealing that much damage! Oh no! Where's our damage? Where's our damage? Golden Glow, go! Target the boss. Okay, no, we're fine. Crisis averted. Everything's okay. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we did get it. We got it. I still don't have high hopes for the run, I'm gonna be honest, but we can at least try see how far we can get. It hasn't been completely oh, Vanguard! Vanguard! Alright, this is important. What Okay, no, some of these are not promoted. What Vanguard do we want to get? That's the question now. I'm thinking Innis, maybe. I need a frontliner, is the issue. Yeah, probably just gonna go for Innis. It'll be fine. Okay, extra space for Innis. I'll put Grey Altar in the squad. Why not? Okay, oh! We can read! Dawn of Literature! No, it's really good. Okay, there's a chance. There is a slight chance we can do this. Okay, Sorted Surveillance or Epocho Gaps. I'm gonna do one of those maps. Do I have faith in my global attackers? For Epocho Gap. Or maybe I swap Lapland to skill 2. Because Epocho Gaps gives you so many spikes. I'll use Lost. So yeah, because the worry is with the global attackers. I'll set one person to not global attacking. And the other one is just to clean up the spikes. I think that'll be okay. And they both have Lapland skill 2, Golden Glow skill 3, they both have less, or lower SP costs, so they'll come back much quicker. Additionally, because we have the hand item, it'll come back real fast. So I want to prioritize Lappers and Aya, because of all the spikes. Okay, what are my available tiles? Okay, so they're gonna come through there. I'm gonna actually drop Innis first to generate DP. So that we just have something. Okay. And then... Gumi's going down. Followed by... Probably... I'm gonna make the call and say Aya. It's fine if there's necrosis, I just need to hold the line, and then Lapland skill 2. To A, get rid of the spikes, and B, okay, so these crossbows, targeting Innis. So we generate as much DP as we can with Innis before she goes down. So that's all fine. And then those spines have a lot of health. I might just quickly Hand of Rumble with Grey Altar here. Getting rid of the spikes is the priority, regardless of what happens. Okay. Just have to be a bit careful. Yeah, I really want Golden Glow down. That would be nice. Okay, that's a spine gone. That's great. Okay. Okay. Still, just have to be very careful. Okay, this is still fine. This is still fine. Yeah, I do see that crate being destroyed. I am fully aware. That was... okay, that was just Innis. That's fine. Well, they're getting real tanky. I'm just gonna put Golden Glow down. I'm not gonna activate her skill. Okay. So I gotta be real careful here. Okay, I might need to pop this. Regardless if the crate gets destroyed... okay, no. Golden Glow's targeting the spike. Okay, well. That's lovely. Okay. I don't mind if we leak something. It's honestly fine. But it doesn't seem like we'll be leaking. Okay. So I don't have to worry about the crates in Golden Glow hitting them because the spikes still exist on the map. So that's a relief. If the spike does go, then it's fine. It'll be fine. We can take care of it. Okay, the rest of us should still be fine. Okay, Lappers, just keep spamming that skill too. Keep dropping the stuff. Okay. Now, in theory, after Golden Glow takes care of that last spike, she'll go after the enemies instead of a crate. So that is what I'm banking on at the moment. Yes, okay. Okay, there's a lot of them, though. A lot of enemies flooding in. Okay, I might need an extra blocker, because we're about to leak. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Tin Man. Drop in Innis for the bind. Okay, we're fine. Gumi's holding on there. She's really holding on. I can feel the inflated stats on difficulty 15. I can genuinely feel the stats. And it's absolutely awful. Alright. Great success. We got another Rise and Fall, that's really good for the boss. We have all the plans we could ever hope for. We're definitely going to be making good use of those. Specialist Guard. Not that I can really do much. I kind of want to save my hope, because I kind of want to get 2 buy as my last 6-star for the eventual attack speed insta-bind, or not insta-bind, just mass binding of the boss. So that's what I'm going to go with. We'll get Contrail, because why not? She's here. So then, there's the face-off. I see it up there. So refresh. I don't want to do past the Aqua Pit. Especially on this high of a difficulty, that would be awful. Okay. I don't think it's worth getting all of these. I mean... no, it's fine. We'll find a better one. Dump your run right into the Aqua Pit. Definitely don't want to do Elusive Merc. So, refresh that. You know, this looks like a great Arknights ad. I want to play IS5 already. Me too. Me too. Are these useful? Who has the highest DP cost? It's either Golden Glow... no, it's Lapras. Oh, but when we promote Gray, it's gonna be Gray, so maybe... maybe just get the King's Lance. That'll be fine. Alright. Face off. Here we go. Let us see if global range firepower is enough. Because if it's not, then I'm gonna cry. Because yeah, these boats. These freaking boats. Yeah, the best we got is our global casters. So it's either this does it or it doesn't do it. And if not, then, well, rip the run. And then we can probably go back to watching ads. Alright, hope for the best. We do have the King's Lance, so we're gonna go Mega Attack Speed. Alright. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Lapras there. Golden Glow back here. Just use it. Oh, that does like nothing. I'm hoping it's enough though. I mean... actually, no, I think we got this. I think we got this. Yeah, there we go. Got him. Turns out double global range operators does wonders here. You know, King's New Lance really kicking in there with the plus 50 attack speed.
Work's over. Time for a drink. Where's Texas?
Alright, it's about to get even worse. Yeah, the plus 50% hate, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. And just a throwaway recruit. Okay. Let's get our wish fulfilled sorted. Okay, so what I do know... we did get the boats, yes. It was very clean. I'll get this with wish fulfilled as well. King's Armor, Tree Fruit. Oh, this would have been really good to have 3 plans for. It's okay though. King's item. Okay, so what I do know, and this might be risking the entire run, if I find an encounter and get an item that will change the floor 5 boss, there is the chance I get an absolutely horrible, even harder boss stage. But there's also the chance that, there's also the chance that I do get an easier floor 5 boss without the boats. So, do we have the confidence to take on the boats? I think is the question we should be asking. Because that's gonna really affect how we do this. Yeah, We're doing ending 4. Yes, we are, Light. The absolute pain and agony that is ending 4. So, okay, this is something we genuinely need to think about. Do we have the confidence to take on the boats? Yeah, 4-5 boss fight boats. Because honestly, with the boats, it becomes substantially harder. So this is a genuine decision we gotta think about. Or do we risk an encounter and risk getting an even harder floor 5 boss? Or we have the chance to not get boats at all on the floor 5 boss. Or we just don't place operators where the boats go. See, that's the problem. The boats go everywhere. They go absolutely everywhere. Because, like, sweeps through the ends here, sweeps through the middle, sweeps through the bottom, sweeps through the top. There isn't really a safe place for my ranged operators. Which I think is the issue I'm finding. I think we risk it. I think I genuinely want to risk it. Or at least there's not any good range spots that the boats don't go through. That's what I'm thinking. Crap. This might be a mistake. Yeah, this might be a mistake, but I'm risking it. Okay. So this is just a regular encounter. Regular encounter. Passage blockade. Actually, I can do this map. This one seems fine. So we are missing one king's item. Oh, see, it's a little tense. It's all leading up to this 4-5 boss and then eventually the final boss. The boats are the problems, not the survivability, it's the boats. It's the freaking boats. Oh, I just realized the twins on this map have more HP, don't they? Well, I might have just screwed the run. Yeah, I might have just screwed over this run. Emergency mode scary, plus the extra 50% health on the leader enemies and elite enemies. Which makes this even scarier. I'm just hoping with our king's items, because the 150% boost on attack for Lapland, although 1657 with the skill, that's really good for a Mecha Cord caster, because they tend to have low attack. But then... Okay, I'm gonna put Aya here. And then slap Tin Man here. I'm really relying heavily on this global range shenanigans.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
And then I can get... You can probably get Grey Alter to help damage the bow twin. So I can get him to chill up here. Hopefully he doesn't get targeted. It's getting tense. Just waiting for the bosses to show up. I'm hoping the bosses will die. And I'm hoping I don't. Okay, here we go. So, wolves go after... Actually, I prefer it if they went after the ranged boss first. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm starting to get him though, I think. I much prefer it if the ranged one dies first, though it doesn't seem like that's the case. Oh, there goes Gray. Bye, Gray. Bye, Innes. Oh, they're getting one shot. Oh, they're actually getting one shot. That's... Okay, I really need those global skills going. Oh, he stands... No, he's stunned. He's stunned because of an item. No, this is fine. This is fine, he'll die. Alright, bosses are down. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, we had a couple of casualties there. Including our most beloved Grey Alter. But it's okay now. Bosses were the biggest threat in this map. And then, yeah, I could just leave the rest alone, honestly. And then Innes there. Gumi there. Activate skills. Alright, great. That's another one done.
Hand in hand we stride, singing atop the gentle clouds.
Okay. Okay. What's our collectible? Minus 20%. Actually, that's really useful. That is incredibly... Internet? Okay, we're fine. Okay, we still can't... We don't really have hope, so we can't really do much here. Can we promote Gray? We can promote Gray, so there's a win right there. Okay, now, do I want to do Guiltless Paradise? It's non-emergency, so it's very, very, very doable. I want to use my industry, actually. So, yeah, we'll do Guiltless Paradise. We have the plans. I just have this slight feeling I'm gonna choke right before the floor 5 boss. Not even take on the floor 5 boss, but choke right before it. I don't know why I get that feeling, but I am. Oh, the sad thing about not being on Twitch anymore is that I don't get to do the predictions thing with the channel points. This would be a great one to be like, will I win this run or not? Chances are not, but you know, there's always the possibility. Yeah, Golden Glow and Lapland sweep this very easily, so I'm not worried. We just gotta spam them skills. We'll even have Innis target that one. Very simple. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Explodey bugs. Okay. Okay, Gray's doing great here. Okay, that one's dead. Fantastic. And just sweep the rest of them. Alright, easy map. This is another one of those maps I'm pretty happy to get. Even on emergency op. Yeah, he's doing great. Badunts. Alright, guess we'll just sit back now. Yeah, even Gray by himself, he's just getting all the enemies coming out. The slows on him are really useful. It's good utility. Okay, there are the things. Okay, more ingots. So my hope is I get an attack speed item, one of the coin items. And so that'll really pile on our attack speed even more. Because honestly, I think the Mecha Cord casters benefit a lot more from attack speed than they do attack. They still benefit from attack, don't get me wrong. Especially if it's additive. But, you know, we're getting ingots, so we might as well use them. Especially when I plan to rob the shop on floor 6. Alright, we have no hope left. Currency speaking. Okay, safe house. I would love to promote Innis. That would be great. Yes. Here you go. Yeah, click. I mean, we have the Mecha Cord caster stuff, so we might as well. How useful! How useful to get when I have 304, you know? Might as well get 404. Can I ask a random question? What upcoming banner would you suggest for a relatively new player? You know what? Let me do some research on that. Arknights, CN... I want to genuinely answer this question. I'll even bring up the... Okay, so major spoiler alert, chat. So, this is your warning, CN content. Oh, if my browser doesn't, Yeah. Oh my god, the audio. I need to turn off the audio. Oh no, we're fine. Everything's just slowly loading. Okay, yeah, let me figure this out. So, who's coming up? Okay, yeah, spoiler warning everyone, here we go. So we're getting... Oh, we're getting a Durgenbrecher rerun. I still need to pull for her. I never got her. There's Blaze Altar, there's you. There's the Vampire Lady. I'm just listing them off, by the way. Then there's Eblana. Yeah, Exu Altar, Monster Altar. I think Monster Altar and Exu Altar would be a bit too far down the line. I think for a new player, you probably want save up for an operator that will come in like reasonably the next couple months, I would say. So you have options. I mean, Dögenbrecher is very good. Yeah, for a new player, I'm also thinking of that. So I don't think the limited banner would be too great for a new player. At least the one that's coming up, with Blaze Alter and you. So I would say either go Eblana or Dögenbrecher. Personally, just because I'm biased towards casters, I would go for Eblana, but outline the options for you. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, definitely not the Vampire Lady. She's silly, she's fun, but not new player friendly, I don't think. So yeah, I'd say... Oh, there is Necras, yeah. Or that's Necras, sorry. I'm getting dyslexic with words. You might have noticed that when I read chat sometimes. But yeah, hopefully that helps you. Some options presented. Okay, so... Do I have... Yeah, Duggan is tempting. It's all up to you, really. Whatever your account needs, whatever, your playstyle prefers. Do I risk one more encounter to try and change the floor 5 boss, or do I just go for the wish fulfilled? I genuinely don't know. I think we risk it. I might regret this. Okay, it was just a promotion. Well, that was a waste of a of a node. I guess we're taking on the boats. I guess that is what's happening right now. This is gonna be a very messy map. I can feel it. I'm even gonna do Lapland skill too. Because I want to DPS down the boats. Really badly. Alright, great. Nice that we can help you there. Okay. Scary, scary. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? How many stacks of HP? 6, so we need 4 more. So I'll use one of the Rise and Falls on this boss, so that's 1. And then we're gonna need 3 more. I want to keep the flames. I want to keep the attack speed buffs because I want to rob the shop. Oh, I'm definitely playing slow on this map. Without a doubt. Oh, actually, I can make another Rise and Fall. And do that instead of the attack speed one for the robbing the shop. I'll just get ourselves some objective shields, I think. We're gonna need it. We're really gonna need it. And then possibly use the last 2 plans for... Hope? Possibly? Because I'm still looking for the Chubai. So on the off... No, but I need the plans to refresh. I'm gonna hold on to it. That's the call I'm making. Alright, so... Use that. Use that. Use that. Alright, we're on 9 stacks. That's good enough, I think. Yeah, we will level up this fight, so we'll get more hope. But if I want to fully E2 Chubai, I'm gonna need 9 hope. Which is quite a lot, because how many do we get? We get 6 on the next level up. So we can at least recruit Chubai, because we only need her for the binds, to be fair. Alright, here we go. Here we freaking go. Boats ahoy! This is gonna be scary. This is gonna be very scary. Wish me the best of luck. Because I'm gonna need it. I'm not great at this game. Not Global Lappy, no. I'm really gonna focus on taking down the boats. The boats are by far the biggest issue on this map. Okay, so trajectory of the first boat is going to be a boat that spawns right away. Okay, there it is. It's going to kind of like cross through and then come around and up and to the blue box. So... I'm gonna drop Innis just to generate DP. Okay, so yeah, boat's going. We're gonna let the boat move. I'm gonna have... Okay, then I can drop Lappy. I'll get Tilo in the back here. And then quite possibly... I'll do Global Golden Glow, I think. Just to get rid of all the enemies. Sticker here. Okay, okay, this is excruciatingly worrying. Okay, then boat goes straight across. So, I mean, if it's possible, I'd like to just get rid of the boat right away. But yeah, oh, those boats are so tanky! They're so tanky. Oh. I shouldn't have... Okay. That's bad timing on my part. So I'm gonna put Gray down. Okay, Gumi. Yeah, Golden Glow up. Okay, I'm very worried about the boss as well. The boss is gonna deal a buttload of damage. Oh, they have so much health. They have so much health. Okay, so we got Mystic Caster mechanics for this boss, so I'm going to... I'm just gonna sacrifice Utage so that all the balls go away. He's gonna get the balls back, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm taking it slow. Taking it slow. Getting rid of all the ads, make sure my crew survives. I don't mind sacrificing Innis again. As long as Gumi doesn't go down. Then again, the guy's range... The guy does have range. Okay, there goes Gumi, but that's okay. Okay, Lappers, Innis, and then bang. Okay, that's not great. The boss does a lot. Okay, Lapland doesn't get one hit, that's good. That's very good news. Yeah, this is real scary. I'm gonna preemptively retreat Gray just to get his Why is he going forward? Oh no, it was the... Why is he going forward? Huh? Why are you just wandering around back and forth? I don't... Oh, there goes Golden Glow. Okay. Okay, I need Tin Man here. Okay, the fear is, Okay, it's fine. We did damage. Things are fine. We're okay. Presumably. Yeah, RNG fear. That's probably why I was just dancing. Okay, so he's gonna go down that tunnel. I'm gonna need Golden Glow back as soon as possible. That would be very highly appreciated. Because this is gonna get pretty bad pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, this is real scary. Golden Glow's almost back. So we can try to global range this. We need a sacrifice before getting someone to tank. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Tin Man, get his thing recharged. The balls of death are approaching. So when we get close enough, it's gonna... I mean, Golden Glow's doing a fine job here, I think. Okay, so he's just gonna stand there for a bit. Okay, get Golden Glow skill back. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. Utage. Sacrifice! Okay, and then Tilo skill go. Get the skills going. Okay. It sucks he does get damage resistance when he's got balls around him. This is horrible. This is... I mean, what if he just doesn't get close enough because of fear RNG? Is that okay? More boats are coming. That's not great. We've spent so long. We have spent so long. Oh no. This is not good. Okay, don't let Golden Glow get eaten up. Ah, crap. I hate these boats. These boats are horrible. Actually the worst thing ever. Okay. I think I'm just going to focus on keeping Gumi alive. Otherwise we're kind of screwed. Okay, there's another boat. Oh my, the boats. The freaking boats. Is that phase 2? Okay, it's phase 2. My faith in this run is slowly waning. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Alright, there's the mass teleport. Get that off, Gray. Before... Okay. Get one of those down before you get out. Okay. Oh, he's walking forward. We're gonna leak this boss. This isn't great. Unless he goes around in some miracle. I can't even place anyone to block because of the boats. It's the freaking boats. Alright, this is our last chance. No, that's it. That's GG's. Yeah. The inflated stats and the boats. Oh. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, we tried though. We did genuinely try. But alas, it had not been done. It was a good try though, I think. But yeah, let me just show you the difference between difficulty, because normally I play on difficulty 12, just like for fun. The stat difference. So, with the enemy difficulty, every new floor, all enemies gain plus 20% attack and HP. That's difficulty 15. If we drop down to difficulty 12, it is half of that. Half of that. It is madness. But anyways, let's watch a few more ads to chill out a little bit. So we'll have a black screen in a moment. I'll keep, okay, there we go. Back to the ads. Just for those that haven't seen it yet, we're doing a silly tier list. Very silly tier list. Yes, ad break. This is our official ad break. Literally speaking. Alright, we're on the next ad. What's this ad? Oh, I remember this one. Hang on, I gotta turn the volume up. Okay, there we go. I remember this ad when, launch day happened.
Oh, that's a 5-star, baby. Blue.
Oh no, the unskippable ads. Oh no.
Oh, the way she looks at me just.
Honestly, I think this ad is mid. Oh, actually, the nut button. Hang on, hang on. Oh, that's another ad we can't watch. I love my absolutely broken laptop. I saw the nut button though. Hang on. Blue poison.
Oh, the way she looks
Blue
at me
poison.
just makes me wanna.
Nut. I need to get a good nut button here. I think this encapsulates the ad. Damn furry ads where are they? Well, what do you want to rate this as? It's a pretty mid ad, I think. It's okay. I'm gonna stick it in C. We haven't had an F yet, which is absolutely surprising. It is really surprising.
Never seen before.
But okay, we gotta scroll through this ad. So what's this ad? So this looks like a sponsor. No, it's not a sponsor. We gotta. Yeah, we gotta rewatch these. Oh, most of them, at least the ones that work on my PC. Wait. So guy talks about. Oh, it's what it's like to. No, this is an ad. You can see the Arknights thing. So we got horse or zebra. Guy going through door explaining how good Arknights is. Going into a boxing ring. What it's like getting your ass kicked in the hard content. You got more sport. They're really trying to get. I don't understand the sports. Why is there sports in here? And in confetti, which will absolutely destroy the bit rate of the video. Arknights, play now. All right, well that's another one we can't watch, but will this one work? Okay, this one works. Doctor, wait, I gotta read that out. So this was probably during the Obsidian Heart of Surging Flame. That was what the event was called. Doctor, it's an emergency. The enemy is coming. Yes, Amina, they are coming.
10, 9, 8, 7,
I'm already cringing. I'm already cringing. I can't. Why is there a countdown? Why is there a countdown? What is it for? Was that necessary? Also, I just want to say, the placement of some of these operators. I just want to point that out. We have Siege out in front, which is fine. You know, that Schwartz placement, I just want to say. That Schwartz placement facing left, presumably with skill 3. Or skill 2, it could be skill 2, then at that point it would be pretty fine. But that Scotty, with no skill, so presumably she's on skill 2, the skill's already run out. Dramatic slash out of 10. I did not like that ad, I'm gonna be honest. We'll get Scotty in there. I genuinely cringed when the countdown happened. You could maybe hear it through the screen, but I genuinely cringed in the ad. I didn't even cringe with the AI voices. It was that bad. So that is going down to F. That actually made me cringe. It was the countdown too. It was purely the countdown that got me. So yeah, that's getting an F. I did not enjoy that ad.
Knights.
Okay. Sorry, I just want the health bar. You have an in-game health bar. Use it. Please. Oh, alright, where are we going with this? Alright, we get standard mobile game ad this time. This is a nice breath of fresh air. Drop in the materials. Nice. You know, that could be worse. I mean, coming off of the last ad, I'll take it. I will 100% take it. You know, it reigns the point. Upgrade operators. Level 1 Chen versus level 90 Chen. Who would win? That was an okay ad. That was an okay ad. Drop it in C for pretty average. It does the job, and it's an ad. And it didn't make me cringe, which is apparently a really tall order for some of these ads. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. I've never seen this ad before, because it's the, when you get to look at all the operators, it captures the grind well. I think it does. Despite it having that mobile game ad vibe. Alright. You want Shining? Who uses Shining anymore? Actually, I do. Actually, I remember making a video. I still use Skyfire to this day. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why I still use her. Because I like to have... I think I explained it in a video. It was the fact that I enjoy just using random operators. And Skyfire just happens to be an operator I just pick. So I guess I follow my heart? Actually, I wanna look up something. Are those promotion materials accurate? Genuine question. So, were all three... Okay, no. We can just look up Schwartz. And see where it goes. So, okay, operator... So apparently, it's supposed to cost... So, the LMD seems right. The chips are good, but are the mats right? Did they go for accuracy? We're asking the important questions here. Yeah, 4D32 and 5 Orion... Ori... I can never pronounce this, the Blue Rock. Blue Rock. We're gonna call it Blue Rock. That is quite accurate. And you know what? That's gonna be the screenshot for the tier list. Ah, that's good enough. Promote Schwartz. Yay, cooler Schwartz. With...
Arknights.
I mean... Again, it's just another okay ad. I don't have any strong feelings towards it. I might also have to compress some of these images. It's fine though. Next ad. Okay. I am coming. Hi, people. Okay, interesting use of emojis. Yamatori Maru. Not good enough for Sarcasm Mercenary. Who do we recruit for the job? It's Silver Ash, of course it is. Mr. Shring Shring himself. Why the emojis? Why the emojis? It feels so unnecessary. I don't get it. Oh, actually, I do know why. It's to get your attention, but you know, it's there. Or yeah, we'll just have the emoji. Yeah, why the emojis? I don't get it. Well, I mean, I'm willing to stick that in D. I did not like how the emojis added to the video or the ad, the video ad. Okay, we got more recruit. There's a lot of ads based around recruiting, I've noticed. So we got Meteorite, got Shining with the tags. That's not gonna give you Shining. I mean, that's a Skyfire. I don't think that's how recruitment works. But you know, wait, the font, the font. Now, is this beta font, or is this actually just scuffed font? So you end up noticing these things when you play for an excessive amount of time. That is not the font we're used to. But that is a recruitment ad. We'll stick that in. I mean, again, it's another okay ad. I might have to start making these smaller. Or I can actually expand the tier list. This way. There we go. But yeah, that's an ad in C tier. It's an okay ad. It does the job. Another recruitment ad. Alright. It never ceases to amaze me how many different times, or how many different ways you can show recruitment without showing recruitment. It genuinely amazes me. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Also, what's up with the font? The fonts are always like slightly off. And I don't understand. Alright, there we go. Another... No, actually, it's borderline misinformation. We'll stick it in D. Where are the funny ones? It's just normal ads. Oh, we got art. It's an art ad. For Tallulah. And now I just want to say, imagine if people played the game for Tallulah and realized you can't recruit her. Imagine the disappointment. Okay, very simple one. Okay, there we go. There's a good representation of the ad. This one's pretty alright. Hype for character, we like Tallulah. Tallulah, H8-4, brings me pain. But it's still an ad. Misinformation. Tallulah's not recruitable. What's with all the hype around her? Alright, next one. Okay. This feels... Okay, again, just showing off characters is what we're getting here. Is that it? That's actually just it. That is really underwhelming, actually. I was expecting more out of that. Did it feel underwhelming to you guys? That genuinely felt underwhelming to me. So I think that's a D tier right there. I didn't feel anything. I didn't even feel cringe. I didn't feel rage. I felt nothing. Absolutely nothing. She will soon. We have Primal Guard now. Debated for too long. Is this a different one? It's a different one. Oh, I see. Now I got the dudes instead of the waifus. We got husbandos this time instead of... Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, well that's another D tier for the how underwhelming it is. Alright, there we go. Next ad. This one says Blue Poison on the title. This is a Blue Poison showcase. Hi Spectre, in the back. Okay, there we go! A decent ad! Finally! Yeah, Carlin Trade Team. Yeah. We have a decent ad! And I like this still. That is the face of Blue Poison right there. That's actually a really adorable still. Alright, we've been so underwhelmed. This is going in A tier. It's such a simple ad. Doesn't waste... It's a simple ad. It doesn't waste your time. And it shows you what the game has to offer while having a cute waifu. I mean, this can also work with a husband. It can work with any character that people can get behind. But look at that face. How could you say no to that face? Alright, this one says Penguin Logistics, so this might be a PV. No? Doesn't seem like it. Is it just showing off the faction? Or the quote-unquote faction? Cool characters. Sorry, I just want to point out. When you put it in an ad like this, I think it adds to the cringe value. Because this line, take it out of context, and you can put it on any, like, any generic group that fits this bill. Like, I bet you that you can find this line in an edgy Pokemon ROM hack. And it would fit in just fine. Sorry, this one feels... It's another underwhelming one. And also, you just don't... You don't know what you're signing up for. It's just, hey, cool characters. I could probably make this smaller. Actually, I'll just get the icon here. I mean, you are free to fight me on this, by the way. This is a tier list after all, so there's bound to be someone disagreeing with me. But again, it's underwhelming. D for underwhelming. Oh, whoops, did I skip one by accident? No, I didn't. We're fine.
10.
Oh, no! Oh!
7.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No. No, I can't. I can't.
5. 4.
Why the countdown? What's the point?
1.
Oh, it's... How do I explain this? It's... Like, when you have a countdown... When you have a countdown, usually, you'd want to know what's at the end of that countdown. Or at least build up hype to... When you announce it, like... I don't even want to play it again. I'm so distraught. I really cannot. It has Aya in it, which makes me happy.
3.
Oh no, and she was 4 as well. There we go. My fight or flight is also triggered. That's honestly one of the best ways to describe this. But I'm just gonna grab the 4 and put it in F. I can't. I really can't. It makes me cringe. It makes me feel feelings that I didn't expect to feel when viewing an ad. F tier. Bad. And it is literally purely because of the countdown and nothing else. It is purely the countdown that gets me. Also, we have another one of these. Do we need to watch? I mean, it's 18 seconds. But same thing, just a Are we gonna get a third one? That's this? Because there were 3 factions on that screen. There were 3 on that screen. So presumably we're gonna find the third one eventually. If this goes on for long enough. Again, just... I don't get it. I don't get it. You can stay there. Oh, we still have so many videos. This one's 28-second ad. Aya Fiala plus fight. Is this an Aya Fiala showcase? It is an Aya Fiala showcase. Also, interesting choice of filter with the warped film kind of look. That's a lot of volcano. Alright, I reckon I'm gonna put this on a similar. Actually, was there base footage? There wasn't base footage in this one. There was just a lot of volcanoing. I don't think it was as good as the Blue Poison one. Just off of merit, I think. I'll put it in B though. It was decent enough. In my opinion, they're playing on people's perfectionist tendencies. They download a game and see what's at the end of the timer or something like that. Maybe. Maybe. But if you wanted to do that, wouldn't you have one of those mobile game ads that... Like, the player plays really badly, so bad that you want to download the game yourself and do it right? I actually like these types of ads because they show the gameplay. Exactly. Exactly. It has gameplay, which is why it's also in B. Oh, it's the Tectone ad! It's the Tectone ad! I remember this one. I remember this one. And this is, I guess, the Scotty. I remember there was one where he was really face-palming. Oh, I remember this now. Now, for context, I remember this. So, basically, the reason why Tectone is raging right now, at the sight of a new Lapland, is because this is not his own account. He's doing viewer polls. So he pulled Scotty for the viewer. Easy. Decided to do more. And got, I believe, one of his most wanted operators. So that is the context. But out of context, it just looks like he's raging at the sight of Lapland. So, yes. Just gonna get a... we'll get the chair. The Tectone ad. Where do I want to put this? It did show gameplay, technically, because it's gachaing. It is a gacha game. I'll put it with all the other streamers, I think. All the other streamer polls at C tier. It's gacha. We like gacha. It's all there. And also like the transition to the ad. That's how it ends. Oh, we got more recruitment. We love these, don't we? Imagine not picking top operator. Yay, I guess. Okay, that's a... It's another underwhelming one, I think. So we'll just pop it in D. Why is this somehow entertaining? Well, I assume you're talking about the gacha one. Oh, no, not F. D. I assume you're talking about the gacha ad we just watched of Tectone. I mean, I guess it's the same reason why we like watching, or some people like watching other streamers or videos of people pulling. Because if it goes well, everyone's like, whoa, congratulations! But if it goes badly, we can all say KEKW lol. And there's a bit of I guess camaraderie with getting bad pulls, because most of the time you're like, well, you know what it's like. You know, it's okay. Pat you on the back, it'll be fine. At least it's not the raise the baby type of ad. That is true. That is true. Oh, I'm talking about this stream. Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you find it entertaining. Because I try my best to be entertaining after our horrific IS5 gameplay. I was gonna watch You Takes Terra, but got sidetracked. Well, welcome. Welcome to the lovely stream. I am Sharkyfert, I'm just some guy who stutters on his words and says a lot of awkward things, and then things. And I giggle a lot. I do the wheeze quite often. Alright, but what's this ad? I heard a voice.
This base looks exciting. I'm pumped up. Let me build this mystery room.
Oh, it's alright, it's building up the base.
It seems to be a recruiting department. Check my wanted.
Oh, and of course it somehow ties back to... We've had so many recruitment ads. I'm getting numb to them. There's so many.
It's a disaster. We need to do something about it.
And then the dorm. Actually, I love the dorm system. As an interior design major.
More rooms to explore.
I like the stuff. Okay, so simple ad showing off the base. There's nothing outstanding about it, but it is definitely a decent ad, so let's sticking it in C. Could be worse. Ouch, miss it, gonna rewatch it later again. Yeah, the VOD is always gonna be there, and I might do a video edit, but I gotta edit the MS Paint stream first to make that into a video. And then do probably a Hulhaic guide. Alright, this has to be an anime PV. It says in the title. Oh, I remember this one too. I remember. Another one of the, I believe, launch ads, or at least close to launch ads. These are fun early chapter stuff. Yeah, just hype for PVs. I want to see the Shiba and Panda again. Where are they at? They could be a sponsored one, so it could just be those two. They were really good though. I highly enjoyed it. I'm gonna stick that in B. It's alright. It's alright, but it you know, we like. Okay, whoops. Opened that up by accident. But yeah, there's so many ads. There are so many ads. Oh, how far are we? Are we even halfway? Oh my good lord, that is a lot of ads. What is that ad? It's just a guy laying in a hospital bed. Oh, and then, okay, Azure Lane ads at the bottom. Oh, I see, these are Azure Lane. Okay, so the last one is here. Which is... Okay, we might have to split this into 2 streams. So I think I'll watch a bunch more ads, and then we'll end the stream, and then we'll continue watching this on another stream. And then continue the tier list. Okay, so this one... Proper ad. I say proper, they're all ads. That's another PV promotional. You had a lot of these in the late 2010s, just like the anime PV style ads. Another early chapters one, because you saw Misha in there. Okay, there we go. That's a good enough screenshot. I would never expect the day I binge watch these ads, but here I am. Well, I did bring it up as an idea on a different stream, and everyone was like, yes. Yes, yes indeed. And I was down with it too, that's why I'm doing it. We're just having fun here. I guess that's the moral of the story. Okay, another PV. We're getting into the anime PV territory. The less cringe, the better. These are all properly animated. Oh, some reused assets. That's okay. This is me when I can't think of anything funny. That's me when I look at a bad map in IS5. There we go. Alright, running out of space in the middle tiers. Okay. Oh, we're back to the recruitment. Here we go. Top up Vanguard gets you Siege. Back in the day. Because there was no other 6-star Vanguard at the time. Alright. Simple one. It's a recruitment ad. It does it. Also, cost recovery. That's an interesting thing I just noticed. Instead of DP recovery, cost recovery. Was that always there in the early days? Because I only knew it as DP recovery. Yeah. Interesting one. Okay, this is standard, so I'm just gonna gonna slap it over here. I am running out of space though, so I might have to... I'm gonna compress the C tier a little bit to make more room. There we go. There we go, and then fix it a little bit with Blackline. Why is there a C on DP icon? Oh, that's why there's a C. Gotcha. Yeah, because it is cost. Because sometimes, especially for the Charger Vanguards, I think, it used to be like, oh, gain a... Or like when the Charger Vanguards kill something to gain DP, it'll say like cost 1 or something like that above their head. I remember that. Okay, got another, Well, at least it's getting a little bit of, See, this would feel like an ad for pre-release. This feels like a pre-release ad. Because it's building, it's generating hype via the characters in the world it's trying to show. I don't know. You know, we'll get Franca in on the tier. It's okay. I'm gonna put this in C tier. It just feels right to me. Okay. Is this an Amiya showcase this time? No, just showing off characters. Hey, it's Praminix. No one talks about Praminix anymore. Arknights. Alright, simple ad. Show off some cool characters. Again, it just feels a bit eh. It's another one of those. I'm tempted to put it in D. It felt a bit underwhelming. It was just, here are some characters, Arknights play now. Oh no. I think I already know where this is going. Is this gonna be another one of those level 1 Hoshiguma, level 90 Hoshiguma comparison? It might be. I remember this ad as well. Because then she'll use skill 3 here, yeah. Drops the skill 3. And it's like, whoa, you did it. You upgraded Hoshiguma. Congratulations, you win. That's an ad. That's an Azure Lane ad. This playlist has lied to me. How many Arknights ads are there really in this playlist? Because the playlist is 104 videos, but I know it's not 104. But yeah, does anyone play Azure Lane? That's a question to ask. I used to play it for quite a while. Until like, I was like, well, all I'm doing is grinding, and I don't feel like cooming over waifus anymore. Yeah, so that's an... Okay, so skip that one. Okay, this one's the next one. And we'll do a few more and then we'll end the stream, just because I'm a little tired. I know it's been streaming for quite a while. Oh, I like this shot with the text following the motion of the camera. Is it just the black steel pair? It is the black steel pair. Arknights consumed too much of my storage for other gachas. I think when I removed Azurlane from my phone, it was like at 20-something gigabytes of space. It was a lot. So this is I'm willing to put this one in B tier. This one seems fine. Okay, what's this one now? Okay, hello Sora. Is this a Sora showcase? Oh, or is it? Sorry, there's nothing hysterical about Sora just standing there singing while everyone else dies around her. I thought she was gonna use skill 1 on this clip, but no, she's just standing there. Bro's not ready for Hinfield. But yeah, look at that. All you need is a couple of 6 stars. Alright, this one's got some comedic value, I think. I can put this in B. I can put this in B. Okay, now I gotta compress this side of the tier list. So we'll do that, and then shoop. Okay, hopefully Connor Dog voice actor isn't too crunched up in that image. There we go. SSS tier due to Sora. I didn't expect the Sora appearance. That was good. That's an Azurlane ad. Maybe not. That's another Azurlane ad. What? The playlist said, oh, it's Yoshtar ads. Okay, I can forgive them. Alright, back to Arknights though. And we can't watch this one. Hooray! This one is another Nien one. No, we already seen this one. We've already rated this one. Okay, well, I'm a bit afraid now because we might get repeats. Because when I originally set up the stream, I was sent this playlist. This is another one of those. Okay, so presumably this is hype. Yeah, this is hype for the Heart of Surging Flame, the very second event of the entire game. With Pompeii! We like Pompeii. Yeah, so, standard. That's how I'm feeling. Alright, we'll do one more. Before I end it off. Oh, maybe not. I see the recruitment on that thumbnail. I see the recruitment. Is it gonna be another generic recruitment ad? I mean, of course, this is how we end it, but... Yeah, that's what I thought. Now the real question is, who are we gonna recruit? Range debuff? That's Meteor. AoE, that's Meteorite, it should be. And they got it right! They got it right, it is Meteorite. Again, the font. The font is so weird. It's just slightly off. Very slightly off. And it bothers me. No, the more we watch these recruitment ads, the more I'm like, no. Just no. The recruitments are the friends we made along the way. Oh, actually, you know, the ad I want to end it on? I want to go back to the party ad. That's how we'll end it. Where is it? Best Arknights ad. Here we go. I'm gonna watch this one more time, because it's good.
Endless drudgery of your job. Your boring group of friends? Now you can get away from all that nonsense by devoting your life to Arknights. A game that will give you all the action, strategy, and anime you need with none of the filler. As you guard the sanctity of the right side of the screen with your life, that makes nerds' hearts tingle with joy. In a mobile game that's objectively better
I mean, say
than
what you
your
want
real
about this ad.
life.
This is a great ad.
Arknights.
This is the ad I most fondly remember, and I'm glad we got to watch it. Because it is literally this face right here that gets me every time. He just looks so sad with the happy birthday thing. Oh, anyways. I think on this stream here, I've been live for almost 4 hours. So, I'll swap it back to game. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's the stream. Well, I mean, we could try again with IS4 or IS5 fourth ending some other time, but yeah, I mean, now that I'm kind of relaxing now, just in my own time, I want to see if I can get that Nintendo Switch Fire Emblem stream going. Because I think it'd be fun to play other games as well. Still, Arknights is the main thing, but you know, gotta have some variety sometimes. But yeah, that's the stream, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed your stream, and yeah, gonna probably eat some breakfast. Haven't eaten yet, so probably should. But anyways, hopefully you'll have a good rest of your day, or night, whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you next time. It'll be fun. We're gonna continue watching ads, and it'll be glorious. Alright, take care everyone. Bye-bye.